Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, Defender of the Golden Throne and Servant of Humanity. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry for the big sign. I forgot to take it down. Sorry about that. We now have merch. If you didn't know, we now have merch. It's now made very obvious. We'll chat for a little bit, and then we'll get into Hunter the Parenting. I promise. And I will say, so with Hunter the Parenting today, we are starting with the intro to the World of Darkness. Just cover your whole model with the merch ad. I don't need to do that. But yeah, we're starting with that intro. Because everyone's been asking when I was gonna do it, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're doing the intro. Don't worry, don't worry. How'd that sign get there? Well, I announced it last stream, and then I was going through looking at my scenes, but it was just the reaction scene that I was looking at. I didn't look at the chatting one. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. So. 1 second. There we go. Yeah. Hello, hello. How's everyone been doing? We didn't have a stream yesterday, so I hope everyone had a wonderful time. Yeah, that's yummy. I apologize for the slight delay. I made some pumpkin juice. I had it yesterday at a party. That was what I brought to the party. And I wanted some for stream. So I had to make a little bit. So I was a tiny bit late. And just a little late, but it's fine. Oh, that felt good. I feel like I should have a warning for the neck ASMR, but sometimes I don't even know when I'm supposed to. When my neck pops like that. Ooh, almost got here too late. No, you're all good. I usually chat for 10-15 minutes. Oh, hi, Zephyr Arcade. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, no, you're not too late. I chat for a little bit before we get into the thing. Have you tried to make your own butterbeer? Yes, I have. I actually brought that to the party as well. It was really good. I actually wanted to make the butterbeer for... Like, I wanted to have some while stream was going on, but unfortunately, one of the ingredients wasn't ready to go, and I was gonna have to mix it, so I knew I didn't have enough time. So I was like, well, I guess that's a tomorrow or after stream thing. I'm very sad. I was like, oh man, I was really feeling some butterbeer because I made the whip topping. That's like you gotta get that part right. The old-timey recipe or the new one? New one. Harry Potter butterbeer, not the everything in a, like, dinner in a glass, not that one. So, yeah. So I just have this. I'm gonna move it over here. Dinner in a glass sounds hearty. I've never had, like, the traditional butterbeer. I don't know. I've never had it, so I don't know if it's filling or not. That's just what I'm aware of, and that's how I've heard it been talked about before. And I might have to go to the bathroom partway through because I was working out and I just drank a lot of water with my gamer subs in it. So yeah, we'll probably need to take a small break because I drank a lot of water, and I have a water bottle and pumpkin juice, and we got all the fluids here. Yeah. When we're all caught up on Hunter the Parenting, I recommend we also watch the Norfolk Wizard game. Speaker D is on his A game there. Yeah, so is it a, just making sure I understand, it's people playing the game? So it's like role-playing and stuff? I just want to make sure I understand, because, I tried to get into it, so like, when Critical Role was kind of starting out, I like looked into it, but I just couldn't get past it. Like, I like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but it's very different when you're a spectator, in my opinion. It seems to be okay, so it's edited and stuff. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I don't promise anything. It's the sort of thing where, like, I don't want to react to something that I'm not genuinely interested in. I think that reacting just to react isn't good. I want to be genuinely interested in the content I'm reacting to. So, like, the Skaven. Like, I was like, let's learn about the Skaven. These little guys are really funny. So, yeah. So, we'll see. In practice, it's more like an audio drama, but they're playing the game as well. Yeah, we'll see then, because we've reacted to other stories that kind of played like audio dramas, and they only like take you so far, in my opinion. I can sit down and pay attention to them. It just doesn't always work well for stream content. I will be 100% honest, and I want to make sure I give something my full attention. So it's has a much more of a narrative experience. Okay, well, what I might do is I might take a look at it on my own time after we finish Hunter the Parenting, see if it's something I want to do. I just don't want to promise anything. Might be something to paint to. Yeah, I've tried that, but it just doesn't work. It's not the same. And what ultimately ends up happening is that as I'm painting, someone will come in and be like, hey, what is this? What are we watching? And then I have to go answer the questions. And, you know, that happens for regular reaction content, but it's very different when I'm, like, painting. I can pay attention, but, yeah, I don't know. We will see. That's all I'm gonna say at the moment. Get my... Man, I'm so thirsty. Not just for sanguineous. Actual thirst. Actual thirst. Need more water today. Yes, I am hydrating. Since you're starting with the introduction to the World of Darkness, I'd like to hear what your expectations and thoughts are before watching. What do you hope to discover? Well, that's kind of like hard to answer. I mean, it's an introduction. So I hope I get baseline knowledge on what like the world is like, you know, kind of what the title says. That is my expectation. I don't have anything that's like specific that's like, oh, are we gonna get into all the different like vampire, like all the different factions? I don't think we will. If we do, it'll be a very, very brief overview, but like that's kind of a difficult question to answer, because I can't really say like, oh, this is what I am expecting. I am expecting the video to be informative and actually give me information I should know. Is that too like is that too basic of an answer? I want the video to do what it says it's gonna do. That's what I want. Very straightforward. I'm a simple girl. Just make sure the video does what it says it'll do. There's so much more to World of Darkness than just vampires. I'm well aware that there's other stuff. I don't know what they're gonna go into, so I'm pretty much just like, you know, give me the rundown. I just like the vampires. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say like I'm quitting if they don't tell me this. Like, I don't know. Doesn't matter. If I ask for a bacon double cheeseburger, I better not find pickles in it. I have expectations that what I ask for is what I get. Well, okay, you can still have a bacon double cheeseburger with pickles. If you asked, does it have pickles in it, and they said no and it came with pickles, then I understand, but bacon double cheeseburgers does not necessarily imply that it doesn't say anything about pickles, so you shouldn't be upset if there's pickles on it and you didn't ask. I don't know. That just seems Now, if it didn't have bacon on it, yes, you have every right to be mad. If you asked for a bacon double cheeseburger, it doesn't say anything about it. It better not be there then. I'm sorry, that's really stupid. That's not necessarily how that works. For this example that you have given, it's not a very good example. I'm not saying they should, like, you should eat it. It's like, oh, there's arsenic in my burger. And you're like, okay, well, that obviously shouldn't be there, but when you put it simply like that... Paratrooper Dylan, thank you for the 15 months of support. One True Gamer, thank you for the 18 months. And then Dino Fan for the gift sub. So we're gonna learn about some of the mechanics in the books. Okay. Okay. What if it said no bacon and you got... So if the double bacon cheeseburger had no bacon, but it said no bacon, well, that's just... Technically, if the menu said the double bacon cheeseburger didn't have bacon, first off, that should never happen. And if it did, technically that's on me for not reading it, in my opinion. Yeah, it would be just a double cheeseburger then. I'm saying it's stupid. I'm saying it's a stupid example. I'm saying it's a dumb example. Gosh, this is so dumb. We're gonna move past this. We're gonna move past this. It's not worth our time. Not worth our time today. We have Hunter the Parenting to react to. More important things. More important things. Okay. No, you get an F. That was not a lot of effort. Minimal effort. Okay. All right, audio test. Okay. Let me make sure it's not too... I'm gonna lower it and then we'll always increase it. I don't want to blow out your eardrums. Not even close. Get it up.
So there's this...
Oh! Gosh, that scared me. Okay, 1 second.
Show, it's called Hunter the Parenting. We write it and you might have seen it. It's based in White Wolf's...
Do we like that? That looked good on my end, but I want to make sure it looks good on your end. Yeah, no, I was checking the video, but I'm turning the background music off. Thank you.
So there's this show, it's called Hunter the Parenting. We write...
You happy with that? Now it has less guitars in the background. Okay, good. Oh, it's mad because I did the... There. Okay. Hunter the Parenting. This is an intro to the World of Darkness. It's been heavily requested. Now we are going to watch it. So I don't know anything. First time seeing this. So yeah, we're gonna learn what we're gonna learn, and you know what? I better get a good introduction, because that's what the video says it's gonna do.
So there's this show, it's called Hunter the Parenting. We write it and you might have seen it. It's based in White Wolf's World of Darkness franchise.
Now paradoxes.
And follows mostly mundane people hunting vampires, werewolves, and other creatures of the night. The mean...
Side note, this guy looks like one of the little kids from Nightmare Before Christmas. I dislike that movie, and this avatar just reminds me of it, so I just wanted to tell you I dislike it.
Streets of Norfolk, UK. A lot of people in the comments section report really liking it.
Yes,
so
I agree, yes.
Thanks, guys. But lots of comments also mentioned they'd want to learn more about the setting. Not just hunter or vampire or whatever beastie of the week we present, the wider world of darkness. We got those comments a lot back in the old TTS days, with Warhammer. And this time we thought we'd act on them. So
there's so much about Warhammer.
So,
but I bet you there's a lot about this too.
Everything I've
Let
witnessed
me
has been clear.
Thank you for reminding me. I would appreciate in the future if the redeems and the sounds are accidentally turned on, let me know so I turn them off. Because to me, it's disrespectful to the video if we have those going.
Content disclaimer. This is our first time ever doing a video essay, and so this is very experimental.
Okay.
Also,
Fair
I
enough.
am not the master godbrain who has been playing World of Darkness since, like, I was a protoplasm. This is the WOD brain of someone who got into it, a while ago, back in high school, and just my personal experiences. There's going to be people that have been more invested, know more, and probably have a better idea of whatever the hell they're talking about than me. But I've got quite a reasonable perspective on things.
I like that.
And
Reasonable takes, we like that.
I know what I'm talking about. Cut this. This was a completely unscripted ramble.
No, f your station.
I'm Speaker D. This is Ogre Popenang. Whatever that means. And this is our very first video essay. So let's get started.
I haven't done a video essay. It's scary.
Let's start with two things. Number one, World of Darkness is a tabletop role-playing game first, and everything else second.
Okay.
There's video games, card games, books, etc., but it all sprang out of the tabletop setting. Number two, as this is a role-playing game, in order to immerse you best into the setting,
Piece.
we're gonna start with you.
Oh.
Yes, you. Bear with me for a second.
Me?
Have you ever gone on a solitary walk at night?
No, I'm a girl. It's not a good idea.
You walk under the pale glow of streetlights. Shadows smother your familiar surroundings. No one ahead of you. No one behind.
Okay.
No one but the faint sound of passing cars and an infrequent, dull hum. It doesn't really matter where. A suburban cul-de-sac, some dark corner of a city, or maybe a dirt road in the country. It doesn't really matter. Have you ever gazed up at those buildings, the ones cloaked by night, and wondered, what secrets are they hiding?
Maybe.
Who uses this place? Who's in there? That weird farmhouse you always pass, the crooked sign. The apartment above the boutique store, whose lights flicker rhythmically in the night. Or maybe the suburban home, the one choked with weeds. We've never seen anyone enter or exit, but you've always spied that same rusted car in the driveway. In our normal, everyday world, these things aren't that deep. Inside the farmhouse is a normal family. The apartment needs to call an electrician. The house is just vacant, or has bad owners. Simple as. The world of darkness is a lot like our everyday world, but more specifically, it's the secret world. The one hidden just behind the mundane.
The smile. The
lights
smile is
flickering
creepy.
in the apartment window aren't random. They're a signal. And when decoded, they tell their beholder the exact time and date of their death.
Oh.
Within that vacant suburban home, a coterie of vampires gorge themselves on slumbering neighbors. As the nights pass,
figured.
more homes grow vacant. Missing posters paint the streetlights. And that farmhouse, the family,
It'd been dead for a while.
normal as normal can be. But if you look with the right eyes, you'd see the spirits of the countless buried in the dirt, howling the names of their killers into bleak, uncaring night. World of Darkness packs dark urban fantasy just past the everyday periphery. But there's one more
99p
twist.
store.
Unlike our lives, where most people are shut out from grim and hidden workings, here, you're in on it. In World of Darkness, you aren't the man on the street. You are the vampire. You are the ghost. You send the signal. You bury the bodies.
Oh,
Sound
okay.
Gothic. It is. But you can throw all that in the garbage because World of Darkness is also Clown World. Hello, welcome. Dracula is real. He caught his way to vampirism and everyone hates him because he's famous.
Dracula, guys. Fucking scared.
It's an evil fast food chain that puts literal demons into their cheeseburgers.
Dracula, guys.
Wait, I want to know.
It's an evil fast
Tollies. Okay, that's kind of funny. I love that. Demons and cheeseburgers.
food chain that puts literal demons into their cheeseburgers. It is owned by the same corporate death cult that owns the evil beer company, doing the same thing to their beverages. The reason they do this? To subtly convince random people to beat their wives. This is not a joke. You want
I'm sorry. That's... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Like, what is your goal? To beat... I don't even think I can say that. That's... What? Oh, wow. And the end game on that is 10 out of 10, I have to say. Incredible.
more? Oh, I can give you more. In 1914, a deranged inventor named Sarvargo was so disgusted at the capacity for mankind to destroy, he brought a giant Zeppelin armada across all of Earth's cities and declared himself world emperor.
Wow.
The hit squad, composed of secret agents, killer robots, and biofreaks, were barely able to force him to retreat. And then real-life scientist Michael Faraday vaporized him so hard they both exploded. And everyone on Earth just forgot this ever happened because the New World Order covered it up. I feel insane. And I'm not even talking about the steampunk explorers fighting Nazis on the Hollow Earth, or the ancient kingdoms of the Lizard Gang. The setting is off its shit.
Incredible.
It's got some pretty crazy stuff in it. But unlike my maximalist lore drop, it's also cool.
Oh, yeah?
Let's take a step back. Save for those moments where the comedy of absurdity of a situation just completely takes the reins, you probably won't notice how incredibly elevated the world is, because WOD plays it pretty grounded. Only the DM, or storyteller, really sees how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Oh, I would not be
For
good
most
at that.
everyone else, it kind of feels like the world we know. Just a little darker, a little more absurd. For example,
The guy.
WOD vampires
They
are
brought it
thought to bear the curse of Cain, the first murderer featured in classical hits like the Bible.
The classical
Literally
hits,
doesn't
you know.
matter at all to the 20-something stoner who got turned by his Tinder date. Hell, he could live and scheme for hundreds of years, and it still might not matter. In fact, it probably won't. See, WOD has a lot of advantages in setting itself in our world and our time. In World of Darkness, you aren't just relying on what a DM thinks a medieval world should look like. You're relying on a DM's knowledge of the real world to set
That
the
is
scene.
pretty cool.
Most DMs have no idea what a medieval economy looks like. They haven't really thought through how the world would change if a 90-foot giant shit lightning in the local textile industry, nor should they be expected to. That'd be a lot to expect. Honestly, you'd have to be a messed up medievalist to get anything done. But you live in the world you're playing
Yeah,
in.
you should know.
You know what happens if you call in a bomb threat to an airport? You know about how long it takes to drive from Houston to New Orleans. You know how much gas costs, what can be found at a local grocery store. And the shit you don't know and need to research?
Google.
Brother, it's the real world. What do you think's gonna happen if a 90-foot giant shits lightning on your local meadery? But beyond just being our world, WOD has its own feel too. Yes, a lot of familiar locations exist, but World of Darkness is going for something a bit more elevated than an adventure localized entirely within your local Gregs. In my completely subjective opinion, WOD is best described as No Country for Old Men, as directed by Suda.
I have not seen that. Should I see that? Is that a good movie? Hang on. Where's my pen? I have a Sharpie. Good movie? Okay. What do you mean you haven't? It's just as I said. I haven't. No country. Okay. I will investigate this. If it was a book, she would have read it? Possibly. Possibly. Watch? Okay. Alright, I've got a lot of people watching it. You don't like Nightmare Before Christmas, so you won't like it? Because you have bad opinions? I don't know if you've been here when I've explained why I don't like Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not going to bog down the stream with all my reasons for why I don't like it. But just because I don't like one movie doesn't automatically mean I will dislike another, unless you say like, oh, it's made by the same guy and it has similar themes. I don't know. I will... Oh, it's also a book. Okay, apparently it's also a book. I haven't read it either. I'll watch the movie. I'll do that, but I won't keep us stagnant here.
51. No, that doesn't necessarily mean Anton Chigurh running around with a beam katana. Necessarily. Instead, it's the dry humanity of No Country for Old Men, skirting the edges of the law and the world of the known. It's the familiar town where fiction painfully meets fact. Heroes taking their chances have their luck run out, while evil is implacable, inescapable, mundane, and no less immune to the norm.
Wait. I've seen this face. I feel like I've seen a clip from the movie then. Okay.
Rid of conventions of the world they live in. The coin travels across time and space from minting to now.
Yeah. Oh. Yes, I did see a clip. A friend showed it to me. Okay, I guess we're gonna watch the movie.
Now to save a cashier's life. And another makes the same trip to take someone else's. Or maybe both were as meaningless as the money people die for. Into this formula comes the saccharine madness reminiscent of Suda 51's No More Heroes or Killer 7. Hammer horror monsters run webs of shadows where blood is lubricant to an uncontrollable mosaic of agendas. Just as characters can be drab like No Country, they can be bright and shining, vibrant with camp, mystery, stupidity, or intrigue. There's a sense that you're caught in this bardo state, a place between life and death, between the pawn, the king, and, if you're fortunate, the errant spanner in the works. It's a celebration of mayhem, decay, or at least the people who live amongst it.
Okay, I see where this is going.
But those absurdities just mimic the off-kilter beats of our own manic world. That's just my take on it, though. My World of Darkness. But to hear WOD describe itself, the term it lands on is gothic punk. I like it. It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it does.
But what exactly does that mean? Well, to hear it from them.
The term gothic punk best describes the decadent ambience and rebellious fervor of the World of Darkness. Violence blends with elegance as wealth and privilege mix into the panoply of fear and cultural conflict. In cracked, squalid cities, people dance and while away the hours in glittering social clubs, trying to ignore the urban center's decay. The towering buildings of the downtown scene cling to art-graven styles. By contrast, slums roil with strife and warfare as desperate masses of humanity claw at their pieces of turf. Under the gleaming spires of the church, the halls of justice, and the artifacts of society, the masses strive for lives of comfort and refinement. The Gothic image of looming architecture is everywhere,
okay, I'm
chased
feeling
with
this. I'm
gold
feeling
and
it.
silver as it watches over the dispossessed. In contrast, punk nihilism echoes in the overpowering despair of dreams destroyed.
Yeah, okay.
Ignored by society, the less fortunate rebel. The upper classes revel decadently in their wealth, while gangs, criminals, the insane, and the deprived maraud through crumbling neighborhoods. The buzz of technology is nearly overwhelming, as disenfranchised groups revolt through shocking displays of brutality, art, faith, and mysticism. the world careens down a fast track to self-destruction, and everyone wants an escape.
Okay. This makes sense to me. I get it.
That's the creator's vision, and honestly, it rings true. Most game lines have that kind of dichotomy. The one between the monolithic power structure versus the burgeoning voices of those that haven't quite bought in. What could a setting where Draculas control Amazon's board of directors be, if not Gothic? What is a setting where you can smash their faces in with a golf club, if not punk? Before I get sidetracked down a never-ending ramble hole, though, besides the unique feel and elevated supernatural shenanigans, being set in our world has advantages other than knowing how much a hot dog costs. It also gives players at the table an onus to make characters that feel real.
Right, you don't make...
Sure, those...
Like, regular in, like, Dungeons and Dragons, it's like, they're larger than life, they have, like, really emphasized personality traits, which is, like, here it's like, oh, you have someone who has more, like, reasonable, like, flaws and things. Not that you can't do that in regular D&D, but this encourages you to do something more down to earth.
People might be vampires or have some elevated profession like hitman, rockstar, criminal, CEO, but it also empowers you to make your PC a 28-year-old garbage man named Chuck, who just happened to get wrapped up in whatever game line he's in. In my opinion, it's one of the most fun ways to play. Just make your character sheet what you'd expect a garbage man to have, give him a few hobbies, figure out what matters to him, and then just jump off from there and see where you amble.
The character development
is not some
like
Dark Souls wretched playthrough handicap either, by the way. In my home vampire game, between the member of the esoteric snake cult and the overworked car mechanic, it's the car mechanic that's left every encounter with a body count, and the cultist who tends to have to staple their tongue back in their mouth when some mean beastie caves their teeth in. All of this is probably overwhelming, and that's kind of on purpose. But WOD has this really bad reputation sometimes. It's a game only for ephemeral thespians who take their role-playing and setting very, very seriously. And yeah, those guys definitely have a place. Quite frankly, close-knit communities of goth LARPers built this fucking city. You might think that's cringe, but you might also think that the world is flat, so get over yourself.
It is what it is. There's different groups.
Much like in our world, in my most humble of opinions, WOD is a lot weirder than that. It's not some solitary penumbral orb of misery and mope. It's fucking hilarious and strange and warm and heartfelt, just as it's tragic and dark. WOD is a place where, much like the real world, you can go from horrifying tragedy, harrowing encounters, dreadful monsters, and then have a 2-hour in-character argument stuck in line for fast food, trying to explain to Dale, the food service worker, why you're covered in foam war blood. It's a crazy world, and there are so many different flavors of WOD to choose from. Run as a monster, clinging to their humanity as a vampire. Be a frantic survivor, desperate to wake others up to a supernatural menace and hunter. Or turn into an 8-foot werewolf and fight a radioactive death shark in Werewolf.
Incredible.
Yes, this is the thing that happens in Werewolf. Yes! It's cool.
I didn't know that.
Is all this pretentious? Yes, and maybe a little too subjective. I mean, I did just tell you that WOD isn't so self-serious before hitting you with a few film school essays. But cringe is dead and I'm still breathing, so that's the way it's gonna go. If anything I'm rambling about sounds even halfway interesting to you,
yeah, it is.
Keep watching.
This is interesting.
You'll probably like what you see.
I have, let's see, what was, one RPG game I've played is Call of Cthulhu, which I did enjoy, even though it wasn't, like, completely, like, in current times when I played. It was, like, probably 20 years removed. And it was really fascinating to play in, like, a more, like, a real-life environment where I kind of had more knowledge on what was going on, and I did enjoy that, so this is fascinating to me.
2. Game philosophy.
Before I keep selling you the legend of John Hender's hammer, though, I should tell you how WOD earns the accolades I've been heaping on it. Most TTRPGs are built on the famous 3 pillars. That's combat, exploration, and social gameplay. Some games flex especially hard on certain pillars. Pathfinder First Edition wouldn't be Pathfinder First Edition if you weren't busting the mechanics open like some multi-armed gunslinger tycoon in the action economy. Meanwhile,
Never played
a game
Pathfinder.
like Call of Cthulhu is all about the mystery
there you
and
go.
horror of Lovecraftian fiction. Players aren't called adventurers, they're called investigators.
Right.
And that's because the game focuses more on the pillar exploration than rushing down Yogg-Sothoth with a blicky and a pocket full of dreams.
Dude,
Likewise,
you die
as
so
you probably
fast in
guessed,
that game.
World of Darkness is the role player's roleplay game with emphasis on your character first and everything else second.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Therefore, it leans most heavily on the social pillar. What does that mean? Essentially, if you're tuning in for Vampire Diablo, then there are better games for you. The systems here are built around drama, suspense, and politicking.
I am so bad
Combat's
at politicking.
fun, but it's also incredibly lethal and risky. Any schmuck with a shotgun can get lucky and remodel your face into a vertical conversation pit. Unless, of course, you're a werewolf, an 8-foot-tall killing machine of Gaia's vengeance and fury, except for also, no, it's still possible. Just more difficult. You're not invincible. No one is. In WOD, the game isn't usually about plundering a dungeon. It's about maintaining whatever stressful life you're presently leading, struggling and changing as you bounce between unseen agendas, all while fighting to make your own possible. WOD is ultimately a game about the players, their decisions, their goals, more so than other RPGs. You set your agendas. You decide what's important to you. Your storyteller's there to guide you, to challenge you, and ultimately build a satisfying arc. Different game lines have different ways to approach the more social, character-driven aspects of the game. These approaches are universally interesting and something I'd love to go more in depth with for individual game lines in later videos. Here's a few in a nutshell, though. In Vampire, you play as a monster, forced to drink the blood of the living to survive, struggling and compromising with your darkest self to retain your humanity. It's an experience best summarized in the signature phrase, "A beast I am, least a beast I become." In Mage, you are an enlightened will worker with a unique gift, the near limitless power of magic. And with that magic, you can quite literally change the world. The question is, how will you? Do you have the right? And have you thought
some
through what
moral
happened to the world
dilemmas.
if you did? Or hell, what happened if you didn't? Wraith in particular has a very strong concept. You're dead and gone, a verifiable ghost with a whole world of ghost politics and ghost intrigue surrounding you. But all of it is artifice. At its heart, Wraith is about moving on. Your goal isn't to become king of Ghost Mountain, it's to confront your death, accept it, and leave your character behind as bravely as you can.
Oh, okay, I like
This
that.
act of confronting mortality, of essentially starting play with a character who ideally won't survive.
I really like that. That's
It's very
strong character
interesting.
development.
I think it's pretty powerful and bold. And the only reason more people don't play it is because another player at your table contractually has to whack you with a horsewhip all game. It's very weird, kind of adversarial, but it can be good. Only play it with your rabbi, your priest, your polycule, whoever you trust. But hey, you want to hear more about combat? Let's go. Depending on the kind of creature you're playing as, you have different systems working to keep you more alive than the average Joe when some psychopath is belt sanding your skull in half. But no matter what you are, you need to plan your engagements, at least a little bit. Fight dirty. Try to strike first. Strike fast. Strike when the guys you're trying to decapitate aren't staring directly at you, because even if you'll probably win a fair fight, you can
Someone could
also
get lucky.
suddenly and unexpectedly not. This more realistic approach to combat not only encourages you to fight sparingly and find other means of resolving conflicts, but it also gives you, the player, a leg up on even the biggest of bads. This is because the metric for "oh fuck" for essentially everyone in the setting is 3 to 6 people with shotguns hanging out somewhere they don't expect them. That statement on the dangers of combat shouldn't be confused to mean every beastie is a pushover, though. Vampires take
never
bullets
underestimate.
like love taps. A werewolf pack decisively wins the M1 Abrams matchup, and mages can essentially deal with anything so long as they've got prep time. But whether you're running a hunter's cell, a vampire coterie, or a wraith circle, they're called circles. But anyway, no matter what your boy band is called, the thing that can give you the edge over supernaturals more powerful than you is this. The base rule for everyone else in World of Darkness is something to the effect of, fuck you, got mine. Most greater societies, organizations, or deeply troubled people tend to go it alone. When they confederate, it's usually on deeply unequal footing, with strangled ambitions and treachery around every corner. Predatory people act like predators for all the good and all the ill that nets them. So that's a strength for your special group, who, ideally, do not all hate each other and or are not actively plotting each other's death. Ape together strong, so if tactical plastique placement fails you, know that just having a circle of dependable friends and allies is a hidden X factor in a world like this. For those paying attention, yes, you're goddamn right, the power of friendship is meta in World of Darkness, just like it is in real life.
Yes!
This shouldn't be taken to think that all supernatural creatures are weenies, though.
No, I wouldn't
vampires
think so.
juggle dumpsters, the Fae can shoot death beams by playing the ukulele. It's just that even with that kind of firepower, damage in combat is kept somewhat realistic. Mark Henry is a very strong lad, but if I ran him over with an 18-wheeler, his strength would not avail him. Probably. Maybe the best way to view it is mostly realistic. It's not as if there are
Dice rolls are a thing.
systems meant to reflect getting your wounds infected or whatever. In fact, as dangerous as combat is, you can sometimes pull away with even the faintest of odds. Case in point, I have one memorable story of a game where one of my players very bravely leapt out and started doing kung fu shit at a group of heavily armed PMC door kickers. He beat the snot out of one, but was seemingly oblivious to the fact he had put himself point-blank range with his rear to a man with an automatic shotgun.
That's pretty bad.
This should have been the end of his character, for despite their kung fu moves, they had no protections outside of their leather jacket.
Oh.
Yet, somehow, that bastard managed to walk away. Not just with their life, but with nary a scratch.
I love
Is that
dice
because
rolls.
it's a dice game and I rolled the worst damage in the world? Yes. But it also illustrates a point.
That's so funny.
Because on the other end of the spectrum, you have moments where getting shot point blank with a shotgun does not result in a small boo-boo, and instead bypasses powers granting invincibility and immortality. This is best seen in 5th edition's Conclave of Prague, a lore
love
event
that.
where a surprise shotgun blast turned the perfectly chiseled face of Camarilla faction leader Hardestaff the Younger into a goopy splattering of extra spicy alphabet soup,
Ew.
despite the fact that the guy had a near-complete mastery of Ventru super durability. Personally, I've had it both ways. The combat isn't realistic in the sense that things are modeled realistically, and you have to make sure your wounds don't get infected with Warhammer Fantasy shit. It's realistic in the sense that combat is confusing, tumultuous, and dangerous.
I will say,
Outside of
my
werewolf.
DM accounts for, like, in certain circumstances, if, like, let's say, like, a knife is being held to your throat, like, in the game, and, like, so you're basically a captive, like, he basically does it in a way where it's like, yeah, technically the knife only does, like, 1d4 damage, but because of the position you're in, like, he'll straight up say, like, okay, this character will die. If they rolled a hit and they can make this happen, they will die. That is just how it is. So that is a little different. I feel like sometimes DMs should set in rules where it's like, yeah, he has a shotgun and he's right there. It doesn't matter how much damage he does.
WOD is not typically that combat-focused of a game, so when it does happen, combat accentuates the social consequences of battle, namely, the risk of death. So why then, if it's so dangerous, would anyone get involved in combat?
Oh, the situation.
Because, dummy, it's fun!
It is fun.
Also, your characters probably have something to fight for. And if they don't, dumbass, you probably have a boss you're beholden to that's gonna make you do shit you don't want to do because they don't want to do it. Whether it's your ideals, your own survival, or pure self-interest, most inhabitants of the world of darkness will eventually find violence filtering into their lives.
Yeah.
WOD has a strong emphasis on
You can't
corrupt
avoid it.
systems of power. Almost every game line has a heaping helping of row row fight the power baked directly into it. Unless, of course, you choose to row be the power. In which case,
Yeah.
your prerogative is making sure anyone fights the law has about as much success as the Bobby Fuller 4. Fight the yoke of the ancients as an anarch vampire, or jockey for your place at the top within the Camarilla. Toil to bring magic back to the world with the Council of Nine Traditions, or keep the masses moving towards your utopia in the Technocratic Union. Or fuck it! Sit it all out! Don't pick a side! Trouble, inevitably, will always come to you. But the choice and its
Yeah, your DM's gonna be
consequences are
fed
always
up.
yours. So, if you're ready to play a tabletop role-playing game that focuses on exploring your own special snowflake as they struggle and suffer in a hostile world of freaks, if you're okay getting your head popped off because Soup Can Joe, the heavy-hauling hobo, rolled 6 10s on their firearms
my
roll,
gosh.
if you like vampires, werewolf, wizards, and urban decay, World of Darkness might be for you. The only question is, where do you start? The answer is a video game.
Okay. Oh, don't look, chat. Don't look.
World of Darkness is lucky enough to have several excellent video games under its belt, but the one everyone talks about is legendary crime against semicolons, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Do not let punctuation fool
The semicolons. I'm sorry, that was really good.
you. Bloodlines is very, very good. A classic, some might say. Many people might say. Many people might say better than me might say. So I won't go into exhausting detail. If you've never heard of this game, there are many excellent
heard of
breakdowns
Vampire
on
the
Bloodlines
Masquerade.
to pursue at your leisure, but take my word for it. If ever there was a WOD primer, by God, it's this game. In it, you play a freshly embraced vampire of your chosen clan, plunged headfirst into a web of undead politics, treachery, and other hot topics.
Hot topic.
Your decisions matter, the characters feel human, and nothing has encapsulated the feeling of World of Darkness better, in my opinion. Is it flawed? You bet your ass it is. Don't ever ask me what a Quaijin is! But to be brief, I highly recommend it to just about anyone who has ever drawn breath on the planet.
Okay.
Just, yeah, play the unofficial patch, because everything bad you've heard about Hollywood sewers is true. But I know you want more. You want the TTRPG. So I'm gonna tell you where to start there, too. But first, ad time.
Imagine, if you will, you are on an airplane. It crashes into the Atlantic Ocean, and miraculously, you survive. A scream. Another survivor dragged into the brine. Fins emerge. The hungering, deadly maw of a great white shark swimming straight for you. In this situation, wouldn't you rather be at Noble Night Games?
There it is.
Noble Night Games has given us a mysteriously sourced bag of money to promote this anti-shark propaganda. And also to remind you that it is the premier location for tabletop games and
I want
RPGs
to
in
go
Madison,
there.
Wisconsin, where you now live! Are you and your coven suffering from symptoms of dystopium and looking for a new, fresh RPG franchise to fill the void?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
What?
I actually
None
don't
better
have
to
time.
help plug that gaping wound in your Sunday evenings. The Noble Night Games!
Hey,
You want to
it's a
play Vampire
Sunday.
the Masquerade?
It's a Sunday
Which one?
evening-ish.
How about Vampire the Requiem? Oh, that one. That's gotta be. Oh, there it is! How do they do it? What's going on? And they have Mummy in stock. Okay, I'm less scared. It's safe to come out again. Wargaming? They got it. Boards games? They got it. The Spear of Longinus? They keep it in the back. Glue? All the glue you
Oh,
can
yes.
eat. But what to do when
about
that
the paint
Mafia
that I
book you
can lick?
need is sold out? Well, add it to your want list. You'll get an email as soon as someone with the book dies and their possessions are contributed to the Noble Night Game Archives. Thank you. Or if someone sells it to them through their buy and sell program, which you can also
They
do.
die, you get it.
All this with a free shipping within the U.S. for any order over $149.
I don't know if I'll
as well
order
as
that
a
much.
flat rate U.S. shipping option with all orders shipped out within 24 hours, which
Wow.
indeed covers your order of 15 Blood Dim Tide supplements, you mermaid milk freak. Do you see this knight? He fights for your freedom. He does want to kill you, but he won't. Why? Because gamers like you populate his web store, buy his goods, and temper his wrath. In conclusion, who was D.B. Cooper? I don't know, but you might find the answer at nobleknight.com.
Very cool.
Part 3 editions.
Okay, have you played Bloodlines? Yes? Great.
No.
Did you not?
But I will.
Ah, that's fine too.
I will. I think I will.
It's a great game worth your time, but not all necessary, just useful. It's a great way to step into the world, especially if you have problems getting a stable group together for a tabletop game. But supposing you're ready for that step anyway. You've got a table wanting to try out World of Darkness. You, know how to play a tabletop role-playing game, or otherwise excited to learn.
I can do that.
Where, amidst all these crazy WOD books, do you start? That's a complicated question. Let me lead you to the answer. First, you'll need to pick which game line. Each game provides different creatures you to take the roles of, different themes and toolboxes to play around with.
Okay.
For instance, love everything I've talked about with combat. Werewolf is, and always will be, the most combat-focused WOD game. Start your search there.
Okay.
Want intrigue? Every game
I
line
love
does
intrigue.
but few do it as well as Vampire. Or fuck off, disregard all of that. You think elves are cool? Play changeling. Cast a mighty spell and play mage. If you fucking dare. Play whatever.
Oh.
All the shit I talk about in the themes is optional. You can make any kind of game you want with these systems. I'm just covering what the default is slanted towards. Here are the issues you're going to run into, though. For one, WOD has been around since the 1990s, and it can be easy to get overwhelmed by choice. Which book should I play? Which edition is the right one? Etc. That's number one. Here's number two. Despite the wide bevy of WOD games, they're not all updated to the latest edition, 5th. In fact, at time of writing, only 2 are. Usually there's not too much of an issue playing between editions, but with 5th, there is one. Or well, more of one. Slight changes in how difficulty, damage, stats, and other things are handled make it harder to cross over with older games. This means you have several essential choices. Option 1. At time of writing, only Vampire the Masquerade and Hunter the Reckoning have 5th edition variants. Thus far, compared to earlier games, 5th edition games focus on smaller stakes and slower XP growth with weaker characters. This is done in service of creating a more intimate feel for the players. And it works! It focuses on making you feel less like a character in the world of darkness and more like a person. In my humble opinion, it's quite successful at that. Early trends involve bigger factions being weaker and more flawed, and more of the onus is on the younger generations to fight for their place in the world. I have overall less to say about 5th edition, largely because it's pretty self-explanatory. Pick it up, play it, and enjoy. Just
Werewolf is now also in 5th? Okay.
It's a strong edition.
Thank you. It's been updated since then. And thank you,
it's also worth noting,
Friends.
if you watch the very excellent LA by Night and New York by Night live plays, this is the version of the game they're playing. There are new resources being pumped out for 5th with increasing regularity, and it's not going to remain the edition without all the other goodies forever. I'm just giving it slightly less focus, just because there's fewer caveats here than other places. But it's genuinely worth your time. If you want to run a vampire or a hunter game, this is definitely the place to look. Option 2. 20th Anniversary Editions. Before 5th edition, the edition of the land was WOD 20th Anniversary. These were released, get this, in celebration of WOD's 20th anniversary. They were essentially released for veteran players of the day, and as a result, they can be kinda rocky to learn at times. The idea being, you should already have a firm grasp of the concepts within. The lore has a slight tendency of being either too referential to old material or just plain sparse, but it's the edition I started with, and I turned out alright, so I still highly recommend that. Most games enjoyed a pretty cool 20th anniversary release, and in my opinion, it's still the edition to run if you want crossover shenanigans. Compared to 5th edition, you'll likely be able to roll out with a comparatively more powerful character, but there's also a lot more jank. Balance isn't really at the heart of WOD, given it's just, not that kind of game, but it's a lot easier to break than 5th edition for damn sure. For better and for worse.
It is kind of fun to break
it's
the games, I won't lie.
I'd not recommend them to a newbie, but it is enough to warn about, so consider yourself warned. I just warned you. Despite these caveats, though, outside of the occasional weirdly worded subsystem, it's not like 20th Anniversary is a major downgrade. In fact, I know plenty of people who still prefer playing this edition to the newer ones, and I can't really blame them. Even for games with 5th editions, if you wanted to run a vampire game where you're all elders and not snot-nosed neonates, fuck it, 20th ain't a bad choice. These editions are hideous, lumbering monsters. You'll notice I'm insulting them a lot. That's because I love them all. I don't own just one 700-page Mage 20th core.
Oh my gosh,
I own 2, and one has a weird stain, and I don't know where it came from. 20th is also so accommodating that you can easily just take older supplements and quickly adapt or even straight up use their adventures, powers, merits, and flaws in your own game. Even if the content you're looking for is ancient, you can probably dig through any old WOD book and find something that can fit in your game with a few tweaks. My friend Odoroshi once ran the prehistoric crossover module Midnight Circus for our home group of 20th anniversary characters to great success, even though it was originally printed 2 months after my birth. Sure, a lot of the content aged poorly. A lot of the content aged poorly. But the underlying concepts and many of the characters and situations were fun and easy to translate to 20th parlance. The parts that didn't, well, our storyteller just filled in the gaps with her own original content, got rid of the stuff she didn't like. It's not just modules.
Yeah, that's how good DMs do it.
Splats, faction guides, hell, even some main game lines have languished in earlier editions. But it's all still accessible thanks to how adaptable the older storyteller system is. I mean, think about it. Before the D&D 5th edition reprint, could you imagine running classic Tube of Horrors in the modern system? Well, it could with WOD. I mean, not Tube of Horrors, but, Evil Circus Hell and the this crab thing.
Based crab.
Anyway, the TLDR is this. If you want to play Werewolf, Mage, Changeling, or Wraith, or if you have a style of play that clashes with 5th's design philosophy, 20th is the spice you're looking for. Have fun! Option 3, Stygian Madness. Sadly, not all games got a 20th anniversary release. Some games have languished in their sordid states for eons with barely an errata in sight. They are few, but they are infamous. And some people really, really like them. Essentially, if you're looking to get a rousing game of Demon the Fallen or Mummy the Resurrection, you're going to be looking at old rules. Fortunately, these are going to be relatively self-contained and explicable within the language of their own text. WOD game lines be like that. I cannot advise much in this juncture, for I have rarely afforded myself such terror. I've used Demon the Fallen rules for NPCs in certain games, and it was universally a harrowing experience.
Why?
It was like being submerged in the dim waters of the river Styx.
Is it because it's confusing and complicated?
That being said, the games have their cult followings for a reason. Be brave, play them, and have fun. But know that if it's your first time, it's probably a bad idea to start here. It won't be too challenging once you have a game under your belt, though. Option 4, Chronicles of Darkness. Oh boy, this one is... It's gonna take a hot second. Here's some history. Sometime during the run of WOD, the developers decided that enough had been done in the meta plots to warrant a global update. Modules were released for end-time scenarios for all game lines. You got to pick your favorite ending, and the idea was that they'd say goodbye to the setting forever.
Oh, dang.
In its place came the new World of Darkness,
now
known
cool,
as the
though.
Chronicles of Darkness. This is a completely different, confusing continuity that is extremely different from the old World of Darkness. In Chronicles of Darkness, you do not play Vampire the Masquerade. You play Vampire the Requiem. You do not play Changeling the Dreaming. You play Changeling the Lost. Confused yet? So am I. This isn't quite WOD. For Warhammer fans, think of WOD as fantasy and Chronicles as Age of Sigmar. For one, the rules and systems have been streamlined and optimized in a way that even 5th edition took notes from. For two, the world and game lines are similar but very distinct, with some real standouts. In particular, Hunter the Vigil is a very cool take on the Hunter experience. Whereas the older version of The Reckoning focused on supernaturally augmented imbued, Vigil focused on normal hunters, introduced numerous cool and creative hunter compacts, as well as the concept of becoming a slasher, a fucked up kind of hunter that went from being a slayer of the supernatural to a metaphysically augmented serial killer. H5 no longer focuses on the imbued, and I think that's because Hunter the Vigil just kicked so much ass. Changeling the Lost also gets its fair share of accolades. Changeling the Dreaming is well known to be somewhat inscrutable, difficult to understand, and a massive glowing orb of madness floating silently in the classic WOD catalog. Changeling the Lost simplifies the story a bit. Instead of playing as the Fae, you play as someone cursed by the Fae, which grants a very distinct play experience. It also makes the games radically different from each other, to the point where I'd almost warrant to say the Lost is just its own weird little thing. Chronicles is still getting updates, such as an actually living mummy game and several unique permutations like Deviant, Promethean, and Geist. If it tickles your fancy, it's not a bad idea to check out, but you should know that if you're looking for World of Darkness books, Chronicles is something different, so be aware.
Okay, that's good to know.
All of these different ways to play may sound intimidating, but don't worry, there's even more. WOD Dark Ages, WOD Wild West, WOD of the Victorian Age, WOD's incredibly vibrant and legendary LARP scene. There's a lot. Fortunately, it's not all half as intimidating when you realize the base mechanics of World of Darkness are all incredibly simple.
What I imagine is that the mechanics are simple, or like they have set mechanics. It's just a matter of like flavor. Like, what kind do you want to play? Do you want to play more combat? Do you want to play more intrigue? Do you want to do this or that? It's more about like setting and just kind of style of play, not like the game mechanics itself.
Still, for all their subvariants and additions and blah 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 blah, outside of the unique gimmicks for each supernatural subtype, the core mechanics deviate very little between the games. That's because every mainline book you aren't playing can serve an additional purpose as a bestiary. Your non-furry friends deny you the opportunity to run the werewolf game of your dreams? That's fine. Throw a mid-level Get a Fenris into their condominium and watch the fireworks. The sole exception, of course, is 5th, but even then it can be done. It's different, but not that radically different.
Part 5! Mechanics!
So how simple is it? Simpler than D&D, to be honest. The core mechanic of WOD is
the D10s.
All editions utilize a simple D10-based dice pool system. D10s look like this, and character sheets look like this. At character creation, you decide which skills and attributes your character has by filling in the dots with the game's allotted budget. Dots represent how good you are at something. 1 dot is below average, 2 is average, 3 means you can make a career out of it, 4 means you can make a great career out of it, and 5 means that you're one of the best in the world.
Wow.
Someone with strength 5, for instance, is one of the strongest people on the planet. Someone with medicine 5 might be an internationally acclaimed neurosurgeon, whereas a med student might have medicine 1 and a nurse medicine 2. So, putting that into practice. This character has 3 dots of firearms and 3 dots of dexterity.
Oh, wow.
They're a good shot, and they're fast to boot. Unfortunately, a blood-sucking freak of nature is running right at them. They need to put those skills to good use.
Do it.
They need to roll to shoot that bastard into the Stone Age. When making a roll, you take a relevant attribute with the skill you're using, in this case, dex and firearms, and count their combined dots.
So you need
Then you just roll that many dice, and boom.
Oh, so there's a set DC difficulty check. You add all of them up.
You'll have a target number, usually 6s, and everything above that on the dice are successes.
Okay.
Tally your successes, and that's the result of your roll. In this roll, we got 3 dice hitting our target number, so we've got 3 successes. A direct hit. With rare exceptions, this is essentially how every action in the game is performed. Want to stab a guy? Dexterity plus melee. Want to not shit yourself on a first date? Charisma plus expression. Easy peasy. The advantages of this system are its ease of use and flexibility. Example. Firearms' typical function is to point guns in people's directions and pull the trigger.
Right.
But if you wanted to field strip a gun, it's also what you'd use. You could also use it in an investigative sense. Perception plus firearms to determine what kind of gun scoops some poor victim's brains out. Hell, if the storyteller is feeling especially kind, you could probably use it in a social encounter too. Impress your fellow gun freaks by speaking enthusiastically of your rifle.
Talking about the guns.
Alternatively, if you're about as intimidating as a baby capybara, as a last-second desperation ploy, perhaps you can scare off an encroaching foe with a sick display of gunmanship. Manipulation plus firearms. Roll high, or else you might catch a hollow point in the skull for your troubles. Are these combos the only combos you can use for such things? Absolutely
That's kind of cool. I like
Sometimes
that you
actions can actually be accomplished through
fancy
multiple
with it.
combinations of skills and attributes.
Yeah, I like that because for like D&D, it's like very much like, okay, it's this, or this. And like maybe you can flex some things, but I like how you can combine a couple things together.
For instance, a storyteller might allow you to field strip a firearm with the firearms, technology, or craft skills, but not all roles are equal. Storyteller may require more successes for roles they think are a stretch. I typically wouldn't disallow a Dr. PC to synthesize a drug using medicine, but I might make it easier if they used science, chemistry, or botany instead.
Makes sense.
Personally, I love letting my players get creative with skill use.
I really like that.
It's the same reason why I encourage most PCs to have a few useless skills. Sure, your 2 dots in law might seem useless at first, but when the party face fails to convince that cop that you definitely 100% know nothing about the string of disappearances you've been causing, your Dark Horse law skill could be the difference between getting him to come back with a warrant and a prison arc. That's sort of the soul of what makes WOD, you know?
I do like that.
It's got an
That's
incredibly easy to get into dice system that doesn't overly concern itself with mechanics bloat. It's not completely rules light, like Powered by the Apocalypse, but it's less hindered by exacting systems and, like, I don't know. Item carry weight. What can you carry? I don't know. What the storyteller thinks you can carry. If it beggars belief, make a check. Okay, you'll know how carrying all that weight affects you. A good, adaptable storyteller and a gaggle of creative miscreants can have a hell of a time telling their story using this system. And really, what more can you ask for?
Part 6. The end!
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's more. A lot more. Too much to willingly shove into one video. I could clobber you with tales of the spirited LARP scene, talk about all the incredibly poorly aged WOD supplements, like the Mafia book. Oh my god, Alpha loves the Mafia book. Next slide, get it away. Being honest, each WOD game line would take its own video to get into the gritty of them, the unique mechanics, themes, and other nuances. So, fuck it. If you want more videos breaking down individual WOD game lines, let us know in the comments. But for now, to avoid a deadly bloated mass, we'll wind down here. So, let's review. Step 0, play Bloodlines.
Okay.
Step 1, get a good group. Step 2, pick your game and edition. Step 3, pick a day, time, and place.
The hardest one to do.
Step 4, start running.
Second hardest right
Do
there.
all these things, and the world of darkness should open up to you. I love WOD. It's the most fun I've ever had rolling dice. I hope with this video and Hunter the Parenting, we've helped some folks get into this incredible game and community. And if we haven't,
Failure. Perhaps next time.
You have watched an Ogre Popenang video essay.
I missed that. I missed that. Where is the Carl?
For Avatar tier members. Portions of the materials are the copyrights and trademarks of Paradox Interactive AB and are used with permission. All rights reserved. For more information, please visit worldofdarkness.com.
Don't steal that broomstick, you fuck! Oh, you are going to have to go to jail for this, you fucker. Or you can pay with gold. What is it? Gold, eh? Well then, it's off to jail with you.
It is that.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. We have watched it. I thought that was good. It definitely went more into like the game, but that makes sense since it's a game first and foremost, like he said. I find it really engaging. I did enjoy playing Call of Cthulhu, and it seems similar in some ways. That'll be good. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to play because I kind of need friends. I kind of need friends. This next one is chapter 3.8. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast, and then we will start up when I get back. I drank a lot of water right before this, so now I need to get rid of it. So I will be right back. So give me 1 second. I have returned. All right. Audio check. That's the music. Might be a little loud.
The night was almost pitch black. Read.
Do we like that? Is that good? We all ready? Did that sound good to everyone? Welcome to True Cringe. Yeah, I've already heard enough. This one is an experience. Oh, fun. All right, let's do it.
Falling like the tears of angels as Akira Cross stood on a rooftop overlooking Aku's city.
Oh boy.
The rain was heavy and cold like his heart as he looked down on the evil city, filled with the evil creatures of darkness that made him so disgusted. He swept the red highlighted black hair from his pale face, turning his face towards the dark sky, the rain masking his tears that fell from his brown eyes as he thought back to that fateful day that brought him.
I forgot how horribly long and boring the drive to the chapter house is. I left my Diaz at home.
What?
Entertain me.
I would, Marcus, but I think Sodi might need some help with the wheel.
I need no such thing.
This was written by Boy's voice actor. Oh gosh.
Please turn. I did
Oh, now we got pen all over the page. Well, alley-oop.
Fine, I'll entertain myself with trash.
Don't read that. No, don't read that. No.
Couponing. You can. Hey, boy.
Oh no.
What you doing?
Just writing stuff.
What are you writing?
Oh, it's a kind of story.
A story, huh? Do tell.
Well, for the past little while now, I've been working on a story that I'd really like to get
Did the
published?
what you doing thing?
Published, yeah.
Ooh. Can I see it?
No, no, you don't ask. You don't ask. You don't ask. You let writers and artists show you their work. You don't ask.
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. What if you loathe it?
I understand your hesitation, son, but know that we all support you.
Yeah, don't be
Yes.
nervous. We're your family.
I don't.
It's not like we got anything better to do on the car ride to Occam's. Ain't that right, love?
No, right, Paul, right?
Aha! That'll show you for tailgating.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd love to.
Boy, I am willing to proofread your story.
He doesn't.
But you must know,
He's not ready for
if
it.
you do not wish to share your tale with us now,
Yeah, good,
you have
good,
no
good.
obligation to.
Oh.
Okay, so all the good stories on the internet usually have something called a beta reader that you have look at your stuff.
Oh,
so
beta reader,
I took the
oh.
liberty of making a copy for everyone.
Oh, okay.
It seems you've been
Okay, so it seemed like he wasn't ready. No, he's ready. Okay then.
preparing for this.
Jesus, how many pages is this? No wonder the printer was out of ink.
Marcus, ink is replaceable. Boyhood wonder is not.
Yes. Correct.
Sodi, that was a stop sign.
We had right of way.
Sodi, that was a red light.
I was over the line. Over the line.
Sodi, you're supposed to go around the roundabout, not through it.
I would hate being in a
That's
vehicle
why
with
they
him.
call it that.
Hey, Dad, you doing your best to not get us arrested? Or killed?
What? Yeah.
It's okay. He's in a bus. A bus
Boy
wins
has
most of
written
the
a
time.
story he would like for us to read.
Oh, what a creative little scam! Why, I'd love to.
Sodi, you're driving.
Or doing something that resembles
You
it.
can't.
It's gonna get read out
That's
loud.
true.
Yes. Let's do
That's
it.
okay, Grampy. You can maybe just listen and
Yep, there
tell
it
us
is.
all what you think.
Nonsense. I shall partake. For my darling grandchild, there is nothing in this world I would not do for you. I would
Oh.
stare deep into a burning eclipse, punch 100 jaguars, even eat a shapely boulder like a common household velociraptor.
Everything you just described is extremely dangerous.
Yes,
Well,
that
I
makes
don't
sense.
want any of that. I just want you to hear my story.
Then support your creativity we shall. Nailed it!
we should read Boy's story before we all die.
Right.
Yep.
Say, boy, what's this story about?
Okay. So, this story's called Akira Cross Vampire Slayer. It's about Akira Cross.
The Vampire
who's this
Slayer.
Vampire Slayer.
Whoa.
Don't patronize me.
Right, sorry. Well, I have consumed countless miles worth of text on sharing sites and online blogs. If you want me to play hardball, I am a connoisseur in the field of literature written by 11-year-olds and stand ready to viscerally tear apart your story limb by limb.
No, don't do that. This is reminding me of the time I was playing Dungeons and Dragons and my character had like a sibling, like a twin sister. And there's just stuff that happened. So I wrote a separate story about what happened to the sister while my character was off adventuring. And gosh, it's embarrassing. I wrote like a little scene where it was like it was very cheesy. It was very cheesy. I will not lie. But it was like a scene where she was like interested in this guy. And they ended up like kissing, and it was like very sweet. It was like very sweet. But like when I gave it to my DM, I wasn't there when he read it. I just heard from somebody else when he got to that part. He laughed, and gosh. This is a while ago, but like I still like, oh gosh. The cringe, it wasn't like bad, it was like very tame, and no, I don't want to read it. I can't read it because like, no, it just sucked because like I genuinely like put a lot of hard work and effort into writing the story, and I felt terrible after he did that because it wasn't like all that cringy. It was like, it was cheesy. I'll say that. I'll say it was cheesy, but it was just like, bro, I felt so freaking embarrassed. I'm like, I'm never going to show you any of this ever again. It wasn't all that cringe. Honestly, it was fine. It just like, oh, I'd have to change the names of characters and stuff. But even then, like only a handful of people know, but they would still know it was me.
No.
Marcus, you're sleeping in the chimney if you do your internet critic bit right now.
Man, you are coming at me from all sides. I see how it is.
Uncle, I am open to all feedback. I fear nothing but pain, death, and
Horse.
You said this was a vampire slaying tale? Tremendous! You'd know all about that, wouldn't you, you little dead-eye?
Yeah, good.
It is hard to read the script and avoid collisions at the same time. Perhaps you could read us in. Assign us roles as things progress.
sure.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice. That'll be fun.
Here goes. The night was almost pitch black, rain falling like the tears of angels, as Akira Cross stood on a rooftop overlooking Aku City. The rain was heavy and cold like his heart, as he looked down on the evil city filled with the evil creatures of darkness.
Yes, that part in the story, there happened to be fireworks in the background. But it was a very good reason for the fireworks. They're just...
That made him so disgusted. He swept the red highlighted black hair from his pale face, turning his face toward the dark sky, the rain masking his tears that fell from his brown eyes as he thought back to that fateful day that brought him there. Akira came from the legendary Cross family, a clan of vampires hunters from all around the world. His father Slab was a Master Chief in the Marines before he became a vampire hunter.
Wait, he's talking of... That's Door. That's basically Door.
And his mom Yumi was a priestess who hunted demons in Japan.
Ah, the yokai. Many a fearsome creature under that designation.
Sorry, boy, I don't mean to
that his
digress,
mom?
but have you actually fought yokai before, Sodi?
Ah,
I mean, I've heard stories about there being special vampires in Southeast Asia, but never anything about a confirmed yokai sighting.
yokai? Why, the true to life was the Dover demon. But Kuei Jin? Mistakes, fantasies, delusions of those who dream of the mysterious Orient. At best, a cute misunderstanding. At worst, a vile Occidental conspiracy to prevent you from supporting your local Vietnamese takeaway.
God, I wish I got that recorded.
Right, but what about yokai in general?
Oh, yes. Just as there are various and sundry cryptid critters in Western nations, so too do mysterious beings exist in the East. Take, for example, the dreaded and pernicious...
Please, we've heard the Onryo story 1,000 times.
I want to hear it.
Oh, have you now?
You got knackered with some salaryman, found yourself at a third-floor girls' restroom at a high school,
Oh.
then managed to summon Hanako-san.
And I fist fought her.
Come on, Dad. Everyone's already heard the toilet ghost story.
Who's Hanako?
Oh, apparently not.
Well,
I think I was watching, what was it? Ghost Story, you know, the one that is wonderfully, crazily dubbed in English, and it's funny. I think they talked about Hanako in that one too.
first of all, it wasn't just Hanako-san. It was
Hanako,
the three-headed
sorry.
lizard as well.
I'm
I
American.
was nearly dragged into hell through that toilet. Thank you very much. Second, that wasn't what I was going to say in the least. No, no. What I speak of is the fearsome Kappa.
The Kappa? You mean the little duck turtle guys that hang out by rivers and eat cucumbers?
Precisely them. In a land surrounded by water and covered in a lattice-work
sound
of rivers
familiar.
and streams, the Kappa is one of the most dangerous apex predators imaginable. They swim like torpedoes from hell.
Cool.
They're strong enough to pull a fully grown stallion into the water.
Oh.
Have teeth sharp enough to shred its liver in an instant. They have 3 anuses and release enough toxic gas to choke a bear.
3 buttholes.
And if they don't render your
Important
fat
note.
from your hollow, marrowless bones, do you know what they do? They pull your soul right out of your sphincter.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think I know about these guys actually.
Okay, no, come on now, you're just pulling my leg.
No.
You think I jest? About anal soul extraction?
You've lied about worse
You've
things.
been to the country.
Anal
you know.
soul extraction. Never thought I'd hear
Fine.
that.
If you don't believe me, ask your friend Grimmerly when we get to the chapter house.
Please don't.
I'm almost certain she could tell you all about it, what with her unyielding love of Japanese culture.
She can tell me about anal soul extraction?
I think he means she can tell you about kappas in general. Oh, well.
Yeah, I think she probably could
honestly,
too.
I wouldn't
Yep.
rule out at least knowing about anal soul extraction.
Yeah.
When the threat of rectal shenanigans looms, your only defense is a tight clench and a cucumber at the ready.
Don't skip leg day, guys. Don't skip leg day so that you can clench your best so you don't lose your soul.
To placate the thieving magpie. Or you could bow at it so the water in the little divot in its head falls out and it can't move any longer. When you pour some more water in and become best friends for eternity unending. Those were the days.
Please.
Oh, hey, Dor, thought you fell asleep.
I believe it is time we return to the story. We have spent a great deal of time on anus attacking monsters without giving Boy meaningful feedback.
Oh, it's okay, Dad. I was getting lots of good notes. I'm gonna include kappas in the story somewhere.
Please do not.
Okay.
No, don't do
No
that.
butt stuff. Anyways, He and his younger twin brother Ryu trained every day at their mansion in Japan, which was actually an old castle from the feudal era. They trained to use katanas and sharkins.
Pause. Sharkins?
You know, like Sasuke has? The throwing star things?
Oh, shuriken.
Oh, I was like,
yeah,
huh?
you'll want to change the spelling. Otherwise, people might think they threw sharks around as weapons.
That's
I don't
cool
know.
though.
I kind of like the mental image of vampire hunters whipping sharks at monsters.
Okay. They trained to use katanas and
Shurikens.
shurikens, and their mom taught them spells for binding demons and ghosts. But Akira's favorite training was the gun training he had with his dad,
Very
because he
cool.
loved to shoot assault rifles. And sometimes his dad would bring home experimental guns like the crystal pistol, which were
Ooh.
always cool.
A crystal pistol, you say? Just to ensure I'm witnessing its form in the mind's eye theater correctly, is this a pistol made of crystal, or a pistol that fires crystals?
Oh, great. No, I mean, that's a great distinction. You gotta
Perhaps.
clarify.
Is it both?
Yeah.
If it's the gun I'm thinking of, it shoots crystals that violently explode into shards on contact. Am I right? I bet I'm right.
Yeah, that's how it works, but the crystals are different, because they are magic crystals.
Very cool. I like it. Yes. Okay.
Absolutely shudder to think of the ramifications should the U.S. government actually harness the power of crystal bullets in their weaponry.
Father, I do not believe the United States would even be interested in developing crystal ammunition, even without factoring for the low density of most crystalline materials and the likelihood of shattering upon firing, let alone upon contact. The logistics and cost of carving crystals into the proper bullet shape at a high enough rate of production to
It
outfit
would be
even
very
one
expensive.
soldier would quickly outweigh any benefits.
Unless they
Though,
were magic
perhaps
crystals.
If one was to house a crystal within a proper casing.
No, the casing would just get in the way! For any crystal's effect to take hold, the crystal must make direct contact with the flesh of the target.
Okay.
I remember not long ago, I was accosted outside the legally distinct Hobbies feline by a drunken man claiming to be a druid and brandishing a knife made of pure jasper. As you do. If you know anything about jasper, you know it protects the bearer from negative energies. But when weaponized, it can fill its victim with all of the negative energy ensconced within its crimson form. As I learned when the druid housed his blade right into my lower abdomen. Though I quickly managed to slam dunk the druid into a nearby gutter. For days
Come
after,
on.
I found myself mired.
D, I love the stories, but we're focusing on boys' story. We gotta stay on task. You're pulling things away.
In malaise and malcontention, stifled under the weight of all of the negativity now pervading my body, thanks to that damned Jasper.
Dad, are you sure you weren't feeling bad because you know, got stabbed?
Do you think I haven't been stabbed before, young man? I know the difference between a normal stabbing and a negatively charged stabbing. But I'm sorry,
Biggie's a
my
crystal
sweet
guy.
boy. I've sent us far afield once more. Continue.
Starting to wonder if I should have said no comments until the end, please. What? Everyone was happy in their peaceful lives, but all that changed one fateful day. It was after dinner when the vampires attacked.
Yeah.
Slab took his favorite double-barrel shotgun. I typoed. Slab took his favorite double-barrel shotgun, which was loaded with UV bullets, and ran to the courtyard of the
UV
mansion.
bullets. Whoa.
Pardon me, boy, but is that a typo too?
Huh? Oh, mansion? No, it's a, it's a mansion. That's a castle.
Yeah, castle mansion.
So a mansion. I can switch it to Massel if that makes more sense, though.
Personally, I'd say stick with either mansion or castle. The portmanteau might be a bit confusing.
Whoa,
Portman's
what a
toe?
word. Portmanteau.
Continue.
Oh, this is Slab's part. You want to read this, Dad?
Yes. Take the kids and run.
Slab shouted at Yumi, and he opened fired his way out of the
Space,
house,
space,
while
protect
Yumi
the
grabbed
family.
Akira and Ryu and ran. But she only made it to the private dock in their backyard when they came face to face with their greatest enemy, Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk-hai!
Gilgamesh!
Oh no, not ancient Mesopotamian mythology? Or is he an orc? Mesopotamian orc?
He was a
have
massive
questions.
man with a
Uruk-hai.
massive beard and an evil smile full of razor-sharp teeth.
That's right! That's exactly what he looked like!
He laughed loudly and evilly.
Interesting.
Grampy, you're really loud. Maybe you should read for Gilgamesh.
Oh, it would be an honor, sweet child.
Oh, he's so sweet,
Did you
honestly.
actually think you could escape from me? Oh, pathetic.
The range.
As he laughed, he tossed the body at Yumi, knocking her off her feet. It was the body of Slab,
No!
drained of all its blood.
No!
Yumi broke down in tears, unable to fight back against Gilgamesh's incredible power. She pleaded with Akira and Ryu to run away, but they were quickly caught by Gilgamesh's wicked henchmen.
No.
Akira was forced to watch as Gilgamesh bit his mother and brother in the throat, quickly draining them of all their blood.
I'm sorry, please. I just need a moment to compose myself.
Dad, are you okay? You're not having a flashback,
He's sweating
are you?
through his eyes.
No, just not only have the rock upon which the family foundation was built, the honorable slab, laid to ruin, but to see the very lives of the sweet, nurturing Yumi and the rambunctious scamp Ryu snuffed out so viciously.
I know, it's okay.
I knew Gilgamesh was a vile fiend, but this is truly a new low of villainy. How could I not be moved to tears at the tragedy of it?
I mean, I'm not having a hard time.
Marcus, be nice.
It's okay, it's okay. It'll be okay,
Okay.
don't worry.
We're good. I'm good. Please continue.
As Gilgamesh laughed evilly once more, Akira had enough. He screamed, feeling a burning rage rising inside of him, and suddenly there was a flash of light. He unleashed all of his anger into a burning aura and formed a giant flaming katana in his hand,
Whoa.
cutting down the vampire that had captured him.
Oh,
His parents
Wait.
had never had the chance to tell him and Ryu, but his father was descended from the Nephilim, ancient angels.
What?
And his mom was descended from Yukai, Japanese demons. This made
Half angel, half demon. Not exactly. Descendants, so he's probably just got latent, very, very latent.
him half American, half Japanese, half Nephilim, and half Yukai. Which made him extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Nephilim, yokai, and human together. The blood in that hybrid is as potent as they come.
That would be very good.
Kira is among the
I
most
think.
powerful entities I've ever heard spoken of, even in legend.
Oh, sorry to interrupt again, but there's something I've come to notice. You don't appear to use commas in your writing.
Hey,
is that a stylistic
later.
choice?
Later.
or-
What's a comma?
Commas are an admission of defeat in syntax form. They are for people who have no confidence in their own words.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I wonder. This is really stupid and I don't expect them to do this, but it would be really funny if Big D never uses commas. Like when they write his parts, they're short, they're usually short and bold sentences. I'm not going to go back and look, and I'm not going to be like keeping a close eye on it, but I wonder if that's the case. He's the kind of guy who just, he blurts stuff out. He doesn't say super long sentences all the time.
They speak of hesitance.
Oh,
of
wait. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's right there. Commas.
pausing. And you should never pause. Speak your words as lightning.
In addition to teaching Boy about ancient literature, such as the Epic of
I
Gilgamesh,
figured he already had to be
Father
funny.
insisted that he preside over Boy's grammar lessons.
Which, as you can see, went about as well as our math lessons.
Don't think I can't hear your sarcasm, son of mine. I taught you all to be mavericks of the written word.
I'll spell your name with a comma after every letter.
Son, you curse me so.
Break!
Watch out!
You guys just sit down.
What a rush! I love driving.
Continue before we crash, boy.
He mowed down wave after wave of vampires with his angry sword. But he knew he wasn't ready to fight Gilgamesh yet, so he jumped into the river and was washed away to safety. That was 5 years ago.
Dang.
Now, Akira was back in Aku City, seeking the final, truest vengeance against his mortal, immortal enemy.
By Jove, what an absolutely cracking introduction this was! I have no words. Beyond the words I said earlier, of course. But it had thrills, it had chills, it had gut-wrenching tragedy. I couldn't think of a better beginning than this.
I think it could probably use a little expansion. This is a big, life-changingly awful thing that happened, and you've got maybe a paragraph or two on it. Maybe make it a whole chapter unto itself. Flesh it out. Really lay the angst on thick.
Okay.
Well, I like it so far. It just needs a once-over with spell check and some commas is all.
As a base, it's good. I do think it might need expansion.
Specify that the crystal pistol uses shelled crystals rather than crystal bullets.
Is that really all you have?
Anyway, back to it.
It was time to get to work. He put on his headphones and put his favorite song on his LG chocolate, Crazy Frog. He chuckled ironically. Some might say he was pretty crazy after all, like the Crazy Frog.
Actually, it's not the Crazy Frog. Its actual name is The Annoying Thing. Crazy Frog is the name of the song.
Marcus put on his favorite artist, The Annoying Thing. Marcus chuckled ironically. Some might say he was pretty annoying.
Oh my fucking god.
Son-in-law, you crushed my son into the ground like a hydraulic press with your potent modes of humiliation.
The song is in fact called Axel F, as it is a cover of the theme from Beverly Hills Cop and not an original song. Additionally, the character may have originally been called The Annoying Thing, but its name was changed to Crazy Frog. You're wrong on both accounts, brother.
Oh god, not you. Hey, wait, since when did you know fuck all about Crazy Frog?
Since my son began his obsession
Say
with
it.
that mind-numbing nudist.
He's not nudie though. A lot of cartoon characters are just drawn like that.
Boy, you can see his penis.
Wait, what?
What? Hang on. Oh, this guy. Oh. That guy. No, you can't. I just looked it up. I will not be putting it on the stream. What the heck? I was like, Crazy Frog, huh? I was like, it rings a bell, but I can't like picture it. Yeah, I never watched that. Never. Yeah. You can't see it. Oh. Okay.
Are we sure we all watched the same video?
You
Boy.
can't see it.
Let's continue.
You can't
He
see it.
leaped off of the 50-story tall building and shot like a rocket to the street below.
Whoa.
The force of his landing and his steel-toed boots making a crater in the
He
street
must
where
have
he landed.
metal bones.
The rainwater bounced off of his black trench coat, which looked almost like a straitjacket, and his black and red chain rave pants as he walked.
Now,
I see the
where have I
vibes.
seen a
I see
wardrobe
it.
like that before? Marcus?
When you're of the big and tall persuasion like myself, fat pants provide both ample breathing room and storage space. They're handy and they make me look cool. Continue.
Akira walked to Duskheart Academy, his high school which was only open at night. He never liked going to school much because he felt like everyone was always looking at him funny, and any one of them could secretly be a monster in disguise.
'Cause you have
Tonight
red hair.
was the night he started his Economics 101 class.
Oh, God.
No, Akira!
But as he walked into the classroom, he got the shock of his life. Standing behind the desk wasn't a teacher, it was Gilgamesh!
Plot twist!
Instantly, Akira drew his sword from his backpack, but Gilgamesh just laughed.
Now, young student. I think you know there's no weapons allowed in the classroom.
He chortled.
Because I'm a fascist.
Akira grit his teeth, but he knew he was right. He couldn't fight Gilgamesh here and exposed the secret that he was a vampire hunter and Gilgamesh was a vampire.
Wait, but he's not wearing a shirt.
Angrily, he put his sword away and took a seat in the back of the classroom and stared daggers at Gilgamesh at the other side of the classroom.
To ensure I understand, Akira is not actually staring the daggers into existence, correct?
Good question. Good
Definitely
question.
not, but that would be cool.
No, he doesn't have that power yet.
Yet?
Something else
Yes.
to look forward to.
As it turned out, Gilgamesh was pretending to be an economics teacher named Greg Mesh. But what was he there for?
Greg Mesh.
Was he there to keep an eye on him? To
Yes.
probe him for weakness?
Cinema.
Akira couldn't figure it out, but he had other things to worry about.
What?
Namely, that economics was really hard. Maybe Greg was making the class harder on purpose. As Akira made doodles in his notes, he noticed a girl sitting beside him, looking over at him occasionally. She had black hair with blue streaks that went down to her chin, and she wore the usual school uniform, but she had on a black and white striped scarf, and she looked kind of emo, but in a cute way. Akira
Okay.
was also wearing his school uniform because he had changed before he got to school. When she saw Akira looking at her, she looked away, blushing.
Ooh.
He caught her staring at him a couple more times, which started to annoy him a little. When class
I wonder if he's gonna like the goth friend that they're gonna run into. One of Marcus's friends.
was over, Akira stopped in front of the girl's desk as she was packing her backpack. Hey, I don't like being stared at, he said, glaring at her. If you don't stop staring. He turned away with his eyes closed. I might have to kill
I knew it. I'm gonna have
The girl
to kill
blushed
you.
and looked away and poked her fingers together shyly. She looked like she wanted to say something, but she didn't. But then she held
Like
out a
this?
note, and Akira took the note. The note said, "Meet me at Mirakuru Park at 4 a.m."
4
and then I put a
a.m.?
little author's note in there
No.
to explain that Mirakuru is the Japanese word for miracle, just
Oh.
in case anybody doesn't get it.
Okay, that's
Ooh,
cute.
yes,
I like
very
that.
helpful, that.
I like that.
When he read the note, he looked up, and the girl was gone. How mysterious, he said. Maybe I should do it.
I don't know, Akira. This sounds like a trap.
It
Is it a
does.
trap? Wait, no, don't tell me. But maybe a hint? No!
I suppose she could be a secret vampire.
Could be.
Though if she was, considering Akira's been raised to fight them, would he know one on sight?
Well, she did mysteriously disappear after giving him the note. Maybe she's a ghost schoolgirl. Woo.
I think you'll all
Boo.
be pretty surprised. But I won't ruin it for you. The rest of the school night was pretty boring. Akira was a straight A student and an amazing athlete, thanks to all of the vampire hunting, so school
Yeah.
wasn't hard or anything.
Except
Sometimes,
economics.
if he was really bored, he would just leave and have the teacher send his homework home to him. But he couldn't stop thinking about that weird cute girl from his economics class, so he decided he would go to Mirakuru Park after school.
Oh, it's
Mirakuru Park was the most popular
Oh.
amusement park in town.
Oh, I thought it was
with
a
12
park.
of the world's biggest, fastest, and scariest roller coasters.
12.
And an awesome arcade. It was also open 24/7, which
Okay,
made it a
cool.
popular
That was my
hangout
next
place for
question.
kids who went to Duskheart Academy.
Okay, that actually sounds neat if I'm being
It
honest.
is very cool.
But
It
when he
sounds
got
great.
to the park, he saw something that made
She
him
was talking
angry.
to someone else.
The girl from class was waiting for him at the entrance to the park, but she was surrounded by 3 punks.
Fight
Uncle
them.
Ma, do you want to play the punks?
Sure, I will.
Oi, love, ain't you a pretty bird?
One of the punks said with a grin.
Come here alone, did ya?
Said another.
Ain't got a mate or nothing. How's about you show us a good time, Sheila?
Asked the third, and they all chuckled maliciously. Yeah, kind of like that, but more menacingly, you know?
Oh, this is the best story ever.
Just to clarify, are these supposed to be punks or bogans?
What now?
Australian punks.
Oh, no, they're supposed to be British.
They orbs.
I appreciate the local colour added, but you've got a little of your slang mixed up.
I'll just fix it later.
No, please keep it in there. Keep it
I
in
don't
there
know
so
enough
that when
about
the
the
inevitable
slang.
audiobook comes out, your uncle's opening lines can be, "Oh, I love what's all this thing."
This is all the mootest of points, as I will be the one to record the audiobook. Anyway, keep going, for I crave to see more heroics from our young slayer.
The girl looked scared and confused. That was when Akira saw their razor-sharp teeth behind their smiles. They were all vampires! He knew he had to do something fast. He pulled out the black-bladed katana, the Tenshi no Ken, from its holster on his chain paints. I meant to write pants, but I wrote paints instead. I gotta fix that. And pointed it at the vampire punks. I guess I should have known from the smell that you were a bunch of no-life suckheads, Akira said to them.
You tell them, Akira!
What's the matter? You too scared to pick on someone your own size?
Oi, what's all this then?
Oh my god, he actually said it.
Said one of the punks when he saw Akira.
Oh, you having a laugh, mate?
Yeah, I'm having a laugh, said Akira, at your dumb faces.
Kick the collective ass, young hero!
Oi, you wanna fight?
Oh my god.
Shouted the second punk. Yeah, I do, said Akira, and the vampires all rushed at him at the same time.
Begin!
At least they're not doing it one
Akira
at a time.
swung his Tenshi no Ken once so quickly that it looked like he barely moved at all, and all of the vampires stopped.
Oi, you missed, mate.
Said the leader of the vampires, and they all laughed until suddenly they stopped laughing. Akira raised his Tenshi no Ken, which was covered in blood, and the vampires looked at it with horror until suddenly all of their heads burst from their bodies in a fountain of
And
blood
this
and
girl
gore.
never wanted to see him
Eyeballs
again.
flying out of their skull like a fountain of
What?
eyeballs before their bodies disintegrated into a fountain of
He hit them so hard their
Classic one-stroke duel!
eyeballs popped
My
out
darling
too.
grandson,
Incredible.
truly you are a connoisseur of the dramatic.
An impressive move, for certain, though highly inadvisable. Taking on so many blanks within so close a range would be suicide for most.
And with a hostage.
Akira turned to look at the girl who was backing away slowly in fear.
I'll never
It's
hurt
okay.
you.
You're safe now, said
Yeah.
Akira as he held out a hand to the girl. A thank you would be appreciated.
Ooh, such a gentleman.
Ew. A good person would thank him. But he shouldn't ask for the thank you if he really did it because he wanted to say, oh gosh.
He sounds like you when you actually do anything around the house.
Uncle Marcus, how about you play the girl?
Oh, I think my voice has been rendered high-pitched enough from all the squealing. Why not?
Thank you. The girl said under her breath with a blush on her face. Akira was surprised that she had a really pretty voice, like maybe she was a singer or something. She did kind of look like one with her black and blue mini dress with a tutu skirt and corset and combat boots. Akira had also changed out of his
okay.
school uniform and was wearing his black strange coat with a mesh shirt beneath, black and red chain rave pants, and heavy combat boots with loads of metal buckles.
Very annoying to get off.
Oh, it's another portman's toe. It's combination straitjacket and trench coat, the same one he was wearing earlier.
Oh, I see. Continue.
I'm so happy you decided to come.
Yeah, well, not like I had anything better to do, said Akira as he crossed his arms.
Wait.
So what did you want? The girl held her arms behind her back and fidgeted with nerves.
You just seemed like a really cool guy, so I wanted to see if you wanted to hang out.
That's what she said.
I don't ever see you hanging out with anybody, so I thought maybe you might be lonely.
Akira humphed. More like people are
Nice
too
girl.
scared to hang out with me, he said. But that's fine. I'm more of a lone wolf anyway.
Yeah.
But I guess if you want to hang out, that's
No,
cool.
no, Akira! You must understand! As much as this darling young girl may have charmed your wounded heart, and as much as she has now witnessed, you can't simply bring her into your world. She's much too frail, too innocent for a life such as ours. Unless, of course, you see
She's
some
secret.
latent potential within her.
Ooh.
The girl smiled the prettiest smile Akira
Thank-
had ever seen and grabbed him by the arm and dragged him into the park. They rode all the scariest rides in the park for
The
hours
arms
and got
crossed.
funnel cake, and Akira didn't
Who did the art for this? Can we? No. Okay. But I love this. This is wonderful.
throw up once. Then they went to the arcade. Akira wanted to play the new Halo arcade game, but the girl wanted to play Jiggy Jiggy Insurrection, the dance game. He rolled his eyes, but he played along anyway.
Oh, look at
A
that
Halo
little smile.
arcade game, huh? I wonder how that would work. Maybe something like Time Crisis. It's on rails, and you step on the pedal to shoot, and you step off to recharge your shield. Something like that.
Oh, you ever see that game, The Grid? It was a deathmatch game where you moved with a joystick and aimed at the trackball.
I'm just picturing someone wildly spinning the trackball, pulling the trigger, and hoping for the best. Oh, didn't Half-Life 2 get an arcade game earlier this year?
Did it?
Yeah, it did. I think it's got like a seat with two joysticks, left one moves and the right one aims.
Of all the games to make an arcade shooter, a story-heavy game like Half-Life 2?
I have no context.
You think they included water hazard?
Oh, God, imagine. Anyway, continue.
Actually, wait. Jiggy Jiggy Insurrection?
Yeah, it's like Dance Dance Revolution, but I probably can't use that name because they'll sue me.
No, but Halo. Yep.
But he used Halo.
He was surprised when they had the new
Jiggy
song by
Insurrection,
Sweetie
I do
Chick
like
on
that.
it, and he got so into the dance that a crowd had formed to watch him get a platinum top score. He tried not to look like he was having too much fun, but he smiled once or twice.
I'm too good for this.
As sunrise approached, Akira and the girl thought it might be fun to ride the giant Ferris wheel and watch the sunrise
Aw.
together. The two got on and rode the wheel all the way up to the very top when the ride came to a stop.
By the way, my name's Hina.
The girl said,
What's yours?
"My name is Akira Cross," said Akira. "Last of my name,"
Oh,
said Hina, looking sad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories.
So insensitive! Couldn't she tell by his smoldering aura that he was a man filled to the brim with pain and personal tragedy?
The two sat in silence for a while, until suddenly, Akira realized that the Ferris wheel had been stopped way too long. Was something wrong with the ride? Were they stuck? All of a sudden, there was a loud bang as something landed on the roof of the Ferris wheel car.
Oh.
The door burst open, and a long arm stretched inside and grabbed Hina and pulled her out.
Bye.
Akira scrambled after her to see what had grabbed her.
No! Betrayed by the wiles of deceitful automata! Never trust a Ferris wheel to function when in combat!
On the roof of the car was an old white-haired man wearing
creep.
orange Indian monk robes.
Oh.
Akira knew who it was immediately. It was Bodhayana, one of Gilgamesh's vampiric coven.
I'm sorry, who?
I've not heard
Bodhayana
of...
was an Indian mathematician, currently the oldest known, who was found to have written a sutra containing the Pythagorean theorem almost 300 years before Pythagoras himself discovered it.
Oh,
Boy, I
cool.
wish to know, and I quote, who made math a thing because I hate them.
Fair
and
enough.
I would not deny him the name of his greatest enemy, and our greatest enemy, of the very villain
Evil
responsible for the
math
hell
man.
world you see before you. Cursed be his triangles!
Ah, I see.
One of his snake-like arms was coiled around Hina, who had passed out and was holding her in place. You haven't had a partner, but how about you do this?
Ah, Slab's whelp.
Said Bodhayana.
On a date with your little girlfriend, I see.
He's doing the accent. Oh my gosh, I thought he was just gonna read it normal. No, he's reading the accent. Oh, no, okay.
This guy Austrian door?
I apologize, boy. I'm not too good at these voices.
She's not my girlfriend, shouted Akira. She has nothing to do with this, so let her go.
Yeah.
As you wish.
Said Bodhayana, and he pulled back his arm like a ripcord
yep.
and set Hina spinning
Yeah,
like a
don't say that.
Beyblade.
Very poor choice of words.
Spinned and
quote the
spinned
Joker.
until she went flying off the top of the car. Akira screamed and jumped after her, angling his body down to pick up speed to catch her. He caught her and pulled up his grappling hook from his strange coat and aimed it up at the car and fired. The hook looped around a metal beam and he swung up and over, landing inside of the car.
What?
He put Hina down on the seat, then climbed back to the roof. Bodhayana laughed wickedly.
Oh,
He said,
I did the calculations in my mind. She had reached just the perfect speed to make an incredible mess on the pavement.
Okay,
What
I
a
love that
spoil
line.
sport you are.
"Yeah,"
It's a
said
great
Akira
line.
with a smirk. "Well, I've got a calculation for you. Me plus you. Solve for who gets dead."
God, it's so cool!
Akira charged at Bodhayana with the Tenchi no Ken, but Bodhayana's body pulled out of the way of his swings like he was a giant rubber band.
He's made of rubber.
How did that happen?
Yo ho ho! He took a bite of vampire.
He swung with precision, but none of his blows seemed to land. If only he'd brought his UV gun with him, he thought maybe he
has
could
a
have hit him.
gun?
Akira was starting to get so angry that he was seeing red. Bodhayana just laughed.
Is that all you got, boy?
He laughed.
How embarrassing. Gilgamesh will be most pleased when I bring your dried up corpse to him.
The mention of Gilgamesh was enough to put Akira over the edge, and his rage overcame him. He dashed forward so quickly it looked like he teleported. Bodhayana stopped laughing when Akira appeared behind him and ran him through the heart with the Tenchi no Ken.
Wow.
Yes! Yes!
How could this be?
He gurgled as blood filled his mouth. "You pissed me off," said Akira as he pulled the Tenchi no Ken sideways out of Bodhayana's chest. Akira flicked the blood off of the blade and put it away as Bodhayana crumpled to the floor. But just as Akira was about to return to the Ferris wheel car to see how Hina was doing, Bodhayana stood up with a laugh.
You fool!
He laughed.
Because of my stretchy body, I can move my organs around as I please. So you missed my heart completely.
That's pretty
Say
cool.
your prayers, boy.
How can Akira possibly get out of this one? Is our hero doomed?
Just as Bodhayana went to strike back at Akira, his arms and legs were suddenly chained with heavy chains that looked to be made of holy light. He screamed as the chains burned his
Miss
flesh.
Hina,
How could this be?
Bodhayana
miracle.
screamed as he freaked out.
miracle chick.
Suddenly, someone shining with a bright white holy light came floating out of the Ferris wheel
There
car.
it is.
Akira couldn't see who it was right away because the light was too bright. But as he kept looking, eventually he could see it was Hina. "Hina, how are you doing this?" Akira asked, but Hina said nothing. She just pointed her hand at Bodhayana.
Thy judgment is nigh.
Hina said with a voice that didn't sound like Hina's.
Oh shit, my bad. Thy judgment is nigh, and the sun shall be thy judge, jury, and executioner.
Bodhayana looked on in horror as the sun began to rise
Bad
over
timing
the
on
horizon.
his part, I
he
won't
freaked
lie.
as his body caught fire in the sunlight, and soon he was burnt away to nothing. When Bodhayana disappeared, Hina suddenly said,
Our work is complete.
and she closed her eyes, and the light faded, and she dropped to the roof of the Ferris wheel car.
I was like, man, kind of how funny would it be if she just like fell and like didn't even get back on the Ferris wheel?
Akira picked up Hina's body. She was okay, just passed out. When the Ferris wheel ride was over, he carried her to her house after looking up her home address on his phone. Her
He can
parents
do
weren't
that?
home because Hina was also an orphan, so he laid her on her couch and went home.
How is she paying bills?
Okay, so, more thoughts?
What an exhilarating fight that was! And what a shocking turn of events! That sweet, shy little Hina was hiding such incredible power!
I don't know. It kind of comes out of nowhere, doesn't it? There's no real foreshadowing to it. It just kind of happened.
See, that's okay. This is a very good, like first draft, as Kitten is about to say, but also like you can like take this initial story and make it like points, and you can like spread it out, fill more things in, more foreshadowing. Yeah, this is a good start. This is a good start.
Well, this is just a first draft, I assume. You can add that on the second pass, you know?
Yeah.
Just notes for later.
I would suggest that Akira should not fight the blanks head on, as that would be a needlessly dangerous tactic. Perhaps instead he should lure them into a series of traps that he laid out near the park ahead of time. This would go far to illustrate his superior planning skills.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Oh, it's time for a really cool character. Okay, here we go. Akira lived in an apartment on the top floor of the tallest building in Aku City. He lived there with his mentor, Mars. Mars was the man who had found him after he washed up on the river after his fight with Gilgamesh. He was a world-traveling monster hunter, and when he looked into the young boy's eyes, he knew he saw a fellow fighter. So he took him with him around the world to train him and take care of him. He was named Mars because his fiery red hair looked like the surface of Mars.
And that's why he has his hair dyed red, because he thought his mentor is cool.
But ironically, it was also the name of the god of war, which Mars absolutely was when it came to fighting monsters. He taught Akira all kinds of cool moves, like how to hide wooden stakes in a
Don't get
vest
so
under his
excited,
shirt
Marcus.
and
Yep.
whip them out when a vampire...
You just put Marcus in the story, huh?
got too close.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool move, isn't it?
Mars was like a big brother to Akira, and the model of what kind of hunter he wanted to be. That part kind of stops there just because I haven't had the time to get to the rest of it. But basically, Akira's just gonna tell Mars what happened, and Mars will be like, total epic win! And they'll deathmatch before bed.
Oh.
I know. Isn't the love between these two overwhelming?
Yeah, it's powerful stuff.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But, I still need to write the next couple arcs, because he's gotta fight the rest of the sidekicks before he gets to Gilgamesh, right? So, the first is Jack the Ripper.
Whoa.
Natch.
Then he's gonna fight Florence Henderson.
Florence Henderson? The mum from the Brady Bunch.
Okay.
No, the nurse lady.
Oh, that's Florence Nightingale. You'll definitely want to change that.
Okay. After that is Jackson Pollock.
Good. I never liked his paintings. Messy nonsense that anyone having a prolonged series of muscle spasms could replicate.
I would pay to see you recreate Pollock Door. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen you state an opinion about art that involved architecture.
Oh, that's true.
Cubism was superior to abstract expressionism anyway. I can guarantee Joseph Gokar would have made a Pollock painting, but Pollock could never build the House of the Black Madonna.
Yeah, I've got no clue what any of that is.
Neither do I.
Any other members of the Goon Squad?
Oh yeah, the last guy is Andre the Giant.
No!
If I
Why
may ask,
Andre the Giant?
Why these people in specific?
Well, usually when you see a bad guy's minions, he's got a weird guy, a smart guy, a big guy, a lady, and a really scary guy. And I thought it would be cool for his minions to be people from history.
Well, pretty solid choices, I'd
Yeah,
say.
they do
if
fit.
a bit disparate.
Yeah, he'd fight all of them. Jack the Ripper would come back a few times, so he'd have to fight him a couple of times. And then at some point, Gilgamesh kidnaps Hina.
Hina, no!
Because of course he does!
So yeah, I think I kind of got bored and jumped ahead a little, because the next bit's after Akira and Hina killed Gilgamesh.
Of course he did! I knew he had it in him!
Good.
As Akira stood over the slowly disintegrating corpse of Gilgamesh, he couldn't believe what he was seeing on the screen. You do this one, Grampy,
Gilgamesh! Come in, Gilgamesh!
said a strange bat-like alien on the screen.
The homeworld needs to know how plans are going for the invasion of Earth. Do you copy?
What the heck are you? Akira asked angrily.
I see you have defeated our champion, Gilgamesh. What a shame.
Said the bad alien.
We are the Chiroterrans. We are the creators of the creatures you call vampires. They were to be our advanced scout party in order to harvest the resources of your planet. We needed them much more than you did. But now that Gilgamesh is dead, I suppose we have no choice. An invasion of Earth will begin in 24 hours! Oh, what a twist!
Okay.
So, you guys are the reason for my suffering? Akira asked with angry tears
You're the
in his
reason
eyes.
my parents
I'm
are
gonna
dead.
kill you! But just as Akira was about to lose himself to his rage again, Hina woke up and sadly put a hand on his arm.
No, you can't.
She said weakly, as she was still
Her hair
tired from
got
summoning
longer.
the Merkaba.
I'm sorry, the
Merkaba, what is that
She
too?
summoned a tank.
What? Oh,
Racina didn't strike.
what? Hang on. Oh. No, not a tank.
Me as being enlisted in the JROTC. Even if she was, they'd be much more likely to
A
give
Merkaba is a name of a tank, but it's not the original, like, it's not the original meaning.
her an M1 Abrams. Why the Merkava?
Why would there be JROTC
But I think it would be really
Japan?
funny.
No, it's not a tank. It's, she summoned the Chariot of God.
Yeah.
That's a little esoteric, isn't it? Did your grandpa teach you that one?
I just saw it in a dream once, and it told me its name.
Ah.
Yeah, dream revelations from the Cosmic Divine. We've all had them. Continuing. You have to stay in control. I won't lose you again.
Akira looked sadly
I wasn't
at
gonna
Hina.
get into it because I was like,
promise
that
I
is
won't leave you, but I do
different.
have to go deal with this.
But where are you going?
Hina asked. I have to go to my father's homeland, Akira said. To America!
Yeah!
As soon as they left Gilgamesh's destroyed base, Akira took Hina home and told her that no matter what happened, she needed to stay there.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna take the girl that has magical powers who can summon the Chariot of God. I'm sorry, you cannot bench her. You cannot bench this lady.
Gilgamesh may have been dead, but that didn't mean the Chiroterrans were also potentially looking to use her for her powers.
I mean, yeah, but
Hina wasn't happy about it, but at least she wouldn't be alone with all their new friends at her house. Oh yeah, at some point they're gonna make friends with the... I know there's gonna be a werewolf guy in there somewhere, and also a guy who uses fire magic. Oh, and a succubus?
oh,
Hina's not happy about the succubus.
Oh my! Do I sense a love triangle brewing?
Mother, what have you been teaching him? How does he know what a succubus is?
As Akira was getting ready to leave, Hina stopped him at the door.
Just promise me you'll be back in time for the prom. Okay?
She said with a blush and tears in her eyes. You know it, said Akira, and he strided away, pulling out his LG chocolate and calling up his father Slab's old friends in the Marines.
And the prom's tomorrow.
Hi, Mr. Chief, sir, said Akira.
promise to-
I thought that was a funny reference. I need to talk to the president.
The
We've got a problem.
the president.
And this is where, if it was a show, there'd be a cool title card saying this is the next story arc.
I can absolutely see it!
Oh.
The triumphant music swells, and the audience will be vibrating with excitement at the grand adventure to come!
It didn't take much talking from Akira to convince the President of the United States to give him full access to Area 51.
What?
After all, where else on Earth would one go when they wanted to stop an alien apocalypse?
Absolutely.
I mean,
When he got
fair
to
enough.
Area 51, he found out that the world governments had known about the Chiroterrans for some time, but they didn't have definitive proof of their existence until Akira had killed Gilgamesh and revealed their plans to the world. They thought this would be a great opportunity to try out their newly set up Space Marine program. They wanted Akira to lead the program, but he wasn't interested in all the genetic experimenting they were doing. And
Yeah.
after all, he didn't need any of that with his unlocked half-breed powers. So the government said, fine. You don't have to go through the genetics, but take our space marines with you when you go.
Okay.
What kind of space marine we talking? Spartan or?
Spartan. I mean, they're not exactly the same though.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't written about them
So
much.
the Halo.
I call them the Crimson Dragon Blades. But we're not there yet. Anyway, Akira agreed. They also showed him the experimental ship they had built, which could achieve faster than light travel.
Whoa.
The Ch4. Akira took his squad of space marines, Kanye, Jake, Josh, George, Johnny, Connor, and Lemmy-Tooth, and boarded the Ch4.
Why do these names give me deja vu?
The government had sent scout drones ahead to find the exact coordinates of the Cairo-Terran homeworld, and they determined the ship would arrive within 10 hours. As the ship took off for space, Akira braced himself for the upcoming battle.
Marcus, I think my nose is bleeding.
I kind of skipped this part too, but they land on the planet, and as soon as they get out, there's laser fire everywhere, and everything's exploding, and a bunch of the Marines get shredded, and it's super bloody and stuff. It's super cool and gory, but like also sad and stuff because everybody's screaming and dying, like Saving Ryan's Pirates.
Very age appropriate, yes.
Oh, I know you don't actually have a problem with that one. Who was planning on showing him Genocyber? The one where two little kids get shredded by a minigun?
That's terrible. Boys seen Saving Private Ryan. Honestly, makes sense. Makes sense.
At the start of the second episode?
Genocyber is a classic and a rite of passage. And it wasn't just a minigun, it was a minigun and a helicopter.
When Akira finally arrived at the top of the tower, he was met with a shocking sight. There in the control room of the tower was a boy who looked a lot like him, but who had massive bat wings and short spiked blonde hair and red eyes.
It's his brother.
Akira stood there with his mouth hanging open. Is that you, Ryu?
He turned into a vampire.
It can't be! Gilgamesh killed you! He screamed in anguish. That's not quite true, brother, said Ryu. Gilgamesh had intended on turning me into his vampire thrall when he attacked, but when he took me back to his base, his Cairo-Terran leaders saw there was something special in my genetics, and they commanded him to send me to them. They mixed my DNA with Cairo-Terran DNA.
Oh.
So now I have the strength of the Nephilim,
He's
the
even
magic
more
of the
powerful.
Yukai, the willpower of the human heart, and the dark energies of the Cairo-Terran surging within me. I might be stronger than even you now, brother.
No!
But why, brother? Why are you working with these aliens that want to destroy the Earth? Akira asked through gritted teeth. Destroy the Earth? They want to do no such thing, said Ryu, looking confused. But they're planning to invade the Earth in 24 hours, shouted Akira. Oh, that was just a rogue element, said Ryu. We already dealt with him. The Cairo-Terrans are not the enemy of Earth. In fact, they want to be allies.
Wait.
So, they don't want to harvest the Earth? Asked Akira. They did, but then they found out about you and me, and decided they wanted to try seeking our help rather than harvesting the Earth's resources, said Ryu.
Okay.
Seek help with what? Asked Akira. The war, of course, said Ryu.
War.
The war against the X-Quines. Oh,
The
yeah.
X-Quines.
I forgot I started writing this part. The X-Quines? What's that? Asked Akira.
Oh gosh.
They're only the greatest threat to the galaxy's ever known, Ryu said gravely. They're a race of creatures that are something like a cross between a horse and a zombie.
Okay, I got the Quine part.
They
Sounds
come
like
from
it's a
the
horse.
furthest corner of the universe with only one desire:
Oh.
to consume all life.
And this is where he gets the horse, being all weird.
We call them the X-Quines because they're like horses that are wrong horses, that are horses. They have eyes of deepest crimson and are going bald in places, especially on their heads.
Huh. Oh, that kind of sounds like...
Is that?
No, it's not. It's actually all part of the
Oh,
story.
poor boy.
See, the X-Quines are like a gross undead army, like a huge crazy mass, like zombies and stuff. Yeah, it's
He
something
has
like
trauma.
horse because they don't vomit blood and they don't make snipples in the ooze for me or tell me prophecies or tell me stuff about the future. And yeah, it's nothing
Son,
like horse.
please, calm yourself.
No, because they don't do any of that. Horse does. It's completely different, Dad! And you know what other thing?
Boy, my grandson, please restrain yourself!
that hedge!
Brace!
Dang it, we're not gonna get this resolved. They're gonna have arrived.
Whew! That could have been worse.
Sound off! Anyone hurt?
No.
Not here.
Boy, are you alright?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Because you were talking crazy, dude.
Marcus,
I was?
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
I just kind of
No, see, this needs to get figured out. This needs to get figured out.
Where was I in the story again?
The rest of the story will probably have to wait, boy. It seems like we're at the Arcanum.
Oh,
They just
cool.
crash the bus.
Well, anyways, I really appreciate you going through my story with me. It made the trip a lot of fun.
Is
Yes, indeed, dear boy. Fun was had by all. And since this collision with Remmel's dastardly hedge was quite minimal, I'd say all's well that ends well. Son-in-law,
Yes, City?
go and prepare the window detacher with Marcus and boy.
Are you sure you wanna after that whole...
Yes, I am. Allow Dor and I a brief moment. if you will.
oh,
All right, I think I get it. Come on, boy, you can, wear the welder mask for a bit.
Oh, hell yeah! And the particle respirator too?
Sure thing, I guess.
Father, I'm concerned.
How can you not be? Tell me your woes, my son.
Boy has always been exemplary. But between those blanks in the tunnel, them breaking out of the cellar, now this...
You worry it's too much for him.
oh,
Dor, you needn't be embarrassed. It's completely natural to worry. Like, just today I was discussing the
He's
matter with...
fixated on horses of late. He's tried to tell me strange things about him. I've seen him scribble in his notebooks, on the margins of his schoolwork.
Then the matter needs to be closed. And soon at that. Dor, you have my word. Once we finish this hunt, I shall do all in my power to mollify this strange fixation of his.
Thank you, Father. I will speak to him myself as well.
I don't know. I still have the theory that Big D has the ability, if he could, to erase people's memories. I think they know that Horse is capable of these things. They just don't want to say it to scare Boy.
You will move past this. I know it. My boy is strong.
Oh. No.
Stronger.
Oh, I want to hold him. Like, yeah, he is strong, dude. Oh, man.
Well, then you know, my son.
Poor boy. It's a very good boy story. I like it.
Oh, oh, is she like possessed here? Okay, all right. Let's try this.
Thy judgment is nigh, and the sun shall be thy judge, jury, and executioner.
It's too good. Oh. I have a very good vocal range, actually. They just have me voice this one fucking twunk. Yeah. Oh, man. I wish we could have that in.
They got it. They got it. Carl? Carl for 10 seconds?
Där är djungeln, Diana är hennes namn. Och hon går ut med Devil i månens sken och ger Fantomen sin famn.
Beautiful. 1 second. Verify my age. It's just because I have an anime picture as my profile. 1 second. Are you for real? Are we gonna do this in the middle? I refuse. I'm not crying out loud. YouTube, you pay me. You pay me every month. You know how old I am. I should not have to verify my age. Crying out loud. I don't want them to have my face. They say it gets deleted. I don't believe them. More cocoa melon. Oh my gosh. I tried to like get around it. Maybe I shouldn't mention it. I made attempts. I don't want them to have my face. I can't watch, guys, I cannot watch this episode unless I verify my age. I cannot watch it. It's free on their Patreon. Yeah, but use a picture of a celebrity with a beard. No, I tried. Look, like I tried something similar, but like it kept saying it was too dark. And I kid you not, I spent about an hour. Try using a different browser. Yeah, I mean, we'll do that. Well, no, I can't do that because ads and stuff. Why do they need your face? So to verify your age, there's a couple options. You can send them a picture of your ID, or technically your credit card. I don't like either. Neither are good options. It's terrible. Let me just say, protect children on the internet. Yes, 100%. But at the same time, parents should be responsible and should know what their kids are watching. This should not be a problem for everyone else. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, this is stupid. And my wallet is not in here. I can't generate a face. Like, I tried everything. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, no, they just want my ID, but here's the thing. Google already has it. They pay me money every month for my channel. It just doesn't like it because my YouTube account is newer because I made it like 2 years ago. Oh my god. And can't you still technically get a credit card when you're like under 18? Am I wrong about that? I know I had like a debit card when I was under 18. Yeah, don't let kids be on the computer alone. Okay. 1 second. I need to go. So dumb, especially while I'm streaming. This is stupid. I've been putting this off forever. Thank you, DinoFan. Okay, 1 moment. Sorry, guys. This is so dumb. Wait. Okay. I had this very evil thought, we're not gonna do it. But I was like, wait, I know when I click on, so you guys can't see it. But on my screen, I have use your ID or use your credit card. So what will happen is that a QR code will pop up usually so that you can take a picture. And don't do this, please do not do this. But I thought it would be funny. It's like, hey, can one of you guys take a picture of yourselves? Take a picture of your ID and pass it for me. No, don't do that. We're not going to do that. I'm kidding. But that would be really funny. Oh, I know you would do it, but I shouldn't. Oh gosh, it'd be so funny. No, I will actually do it. I would 100% get in trouble, especially after saying it on a stream like this. I will actually do it, but it would be really funny. They need a picture to record your face. When I was doing it the other day, they required a picture or an ID. This is just so dumb. So dumb. Okay. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. 1 second. I've tried pictures of other people. And I think it's gotten to the point they're good with recognizing the AI generated IDs. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna go take care of this. This is the Okay. So if I use my credit card, what does it do? Oh, I have to type in. Gosh, this is making me anxious. Okay, back up. I have you, so you guys can't see my screen, but it's still it makes me very anxious. Yeah, maybe we call it for tonight and I get this sorted, because I still don't want to give them my information. I don't like it. I'll figure it out. Well, we should just call it, because I should actually figure this out, not break rules and stuff, and figure out exactly what I want to do. This is a shame, because I wanted to watch the next one, but there's a censored version of the video? 1 second. It's chapter 4, okay. Let's see if we have another one that we can watch, because if they have it, then we'll watch it. Hang on, I'm looking on my side. Okay, they do have one. Okay. Oh gosh, thank goodness. I'm kind of curious about the Okay, 1 sec. Cedar Road, thank you for the sub. And then Alexander for the 12 months. 1 second. Okay. No, not the censored version. Okay. The censored version is very loud. Okay. Let me ask then. Do not watch the version. Okay, it's the joke version. Okay, so then we should probably stop. Because I need to make sure I verify and... this is so stupid. Okay, fine. We won't watch this one. I promise. Next time then. So we'll start chapter 4. I will verify. Why not use the Patreon one? Well, I don't have a Patreon account, so I'd have to go through the whole process of setting that up. So maybe I will look into it, and if it makes more sense for me to do the Patreon one, we'll do that. So I need to do stuff. I don't think you need an account. Oh, stop yelling. How am I supposed to know these things? I just don't use the site, so I don't know what pops up. Okay. Find a creator. I'm going to cover this up. I don't... See, that's why I covered that up, because that popped up and I didn't like that. Join for free. Well, see, if I join for free, I still have to make an account, you guys. I still have to make an account. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Can I just watch it? I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find chapter 4. I have to keep scrolling. Oh, I saw things I didn't want to see just now. Chapter 5.1, okay. Okay. Wait. I'm not seeing it. I'm looking at their posts. Yes, that's the boy one. This is chapter 4.1. The link is in the Discord. Guys, stop yelling. Calm down, please. It is not that serious. Thank you, mods. Why is it doing copy? Okay, 1 second. Okay. They have a downloadable version. Okay, and we can watch it this way. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I'm so accustomed just to looking for things myself, I forget to look over at my Discord. Okay. We have it. I might need to adjust the volume. All right. We've got this one.
Hey, kids! I got some rather tasty information out of that Kevin guy.
How did that sound? Was that good? I don't know if you saw that. We have boys via the chat. Oh, cool! I had no idea. I've been locked in. I love the story. Okay, is it good? Is it good? Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I don't want to verify my age on YouTube. I think it's stupid. Thank you guys for your help. I appreciate it. I didn't want to miss things, and apparently the other version isn't as good. I saw the boycott and couldn't pass it up. It was very fun. It was very fun. I like the story. What I was going to say was that I can't wait for when I have kids and I can tell them all the fun stories. Well, I could tell them like the kind of the fun stories like the way Big D does, but also I want to hear their stories. You did the artwork for it too. Okay, that was you. Okay, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome. I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect for the setting. So you've been hanging out this whole time. Wow. Okay, I've been so focused. I did not realize you were in here. Hello. Hi. The other version is good, but just not for the first watch. Okay. We'll check it out. Well, thank you for dropping by. Hi. Hello. I'm very much enjoying the series, and I love Boy. I love Boy very much. I don't know anyone who dislikes Boy. Although my mods will say I was annoyed with Boy at first in TTS, but then I grew to love him. You were dead quiet the whole time? Okay. I was like, man, what the heck? How does everyone else know? But I am sincerely enjoying myself. All right. I'm very curious to see this uncensored version. So I'm a little concerned, but we'll find out.
He told me the chapter house in Yarmouth.
Oh, I remember this.
Adam, what are you doing?
The Yowie paddle.
There is an imposter in this chapter house! Fly!
Oh, bro, we're just getting right to it.
Contemptible deceiver! I did not come as your foe, Black Law! You're always my foe, since the time our ancestors...
I'm so used to seeing, like, the audio log. Seeing it animated has thrown me off.
Squirreled from our first breath! We are enemies! Now fall! You broken legal excuse the crop! No shot, slacker!
What do I do?
Get the chancellor!
If you both agree.
Yeah, get out of there, bro.
Suppose all's in order, but why'd so much of the budget go on Wigan kebab?
She ordered 6.
Like Oda Nobunaga, it was a great unifier of bomb cakes.
So you liked it?
Liked it? I threw up.
Welcome. Trouble downstairs.
Why does he have the vampire collar? I know it's like a trench coat collar,
Holy
but it's
shit.
very vampiric in my opinion.
Bloody...
Celtic martial arts!
What is going on?
Oh god, it's shot!
Get a six paddle away!
It's a Yowie paddle, Uke boy.
Stop strangling each other!
He has trauma. He has trauma from her. Oh my gosh.
Oi! Stop killing spit!
Jesus. I mean, Jesus.
Oh, that means bottom. Oh, well.
These Barachi broke through the window, and my
Well.
hedge. Execute them immediately!
Nothing is broken, Belgian. I unattached the window frame.
In truth, our only crime was
Screwdriver.
assault!
That's worse.
What part of banishment and exile did you not cop onto?
Both parts.
You'll actually be glad we broke in, Chancellor.
Okay, no, not engaging. Leave.
You're already engaged. I never signed our divorce papers.
What? How did the government miss that? How did the government miss that? So wait, no, he doesn't file taxes. What are we talking about? I was like, oh, so does he file his taxes and like get the extra? No.
Oh, my brain!
Leave.
Well, wait, Chancellor, we have important information obtained on our last hunt.
You're still hunting?
There is a mole in your chapter house, Occam.
A mole?
More specifically, a vampire blood slave. A ghoul.
You have proof.
A blank body we captured informed father.
His name was Kevin.
Ah, this Kevin could be an amphetamine supplier for all we know. Not likely. Occam knows my suppliers all too well.
Oh no. like it. They just went like straight into like, and we're fighting people. The umbrella hat, incredible.
Fellow Arcanists, my apologies for this urgent meeting.
Let's see here. Chancellor, can you confirm the presence of everyone who's been here in the past year?
Excluding members on exchange, these are our active members.
Chancellor, my diagnosis is that this is hogwash.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're playing a game of Mafia here.
Mind your tone, laborers.
Oh no.
Wow, chill, man.
I too am a bit curmudgeonly after rising from my evening siesta.
Arcanists, we have reason to believe there's an infiltrator in the chapter house. A ghoul. A servant?
Marcus's voice actor. Right? Same guy. Sounds similar.
To the vampiric powers that be, seeking highly sensitive data in our archives. This individual poses a threat to us. And to make matters worse...
Oculus and period, different guy? Okay, thank
they
you.
may be in this very room.
Rick. Roll call.
Show your Arcanum license when announced.
Harry Jacket, neophyte. Elise Culpepper, neophyte. Giles Oakling and Simon Spires, part-time security. Brocken Blacklaw, security. Grimeline Smith, neophyte. Dr. Gloria Waters, Lord Wernan Fatigue.
I want to look at these like more, but I don't have enough
Matilda
time.
Wilde, Amanda Bergamot. The Help. And for our most senior leadership,
I am Remold Black. I am Big D. Shelter, Librarian. Master Hunter. Father. Grandfather. Occam's esteemed uncle. Occam's beloved ex. Enemy of D and his vile reviled victim of the Black Lord despots.
Incredible.
And Giles, who served me as a 99p store that one time. Hi. It's my day job. I didn't know it was Raid's dead.
Hope you suffered.
No discounts for you, Raid.
Bitch.
Go ahead, Chancellor.
Occam O'Connell, Chancellor of the Arcanum Chapter House of Great Yarmouth.
I like his vibe, I won't lie.
That's everyone.
Can this blue buffoon even write?
Only in cursive, mate.
What a backhanded compliment, Grimeline.
Oi! I just went to bat for you, you doing. Hi.
Save the energy for a canon debate.
No anime.
I cannot
the
with her.
geriatric Cold War's enough.
Hairy Leg thinks this is a Cold War.
Fucking killing it, boss. Shut it, slackjaw! Assuming you can.
Quiet!
This is so dysfunctional.
So, for those of you not in the know, vampires are real. Sorry you had to find out about it this way. What we're dealing with, however, is a
Shouldn't
ghoul.
everyone here pretty
Blood
much
of the
know?
vampire
Maybe
acts as
except
a
the
potent
staff?
narcotic to the living. Get a good mouthful and boom, you're a ghouled blood slave. But, like any narcotic, if one goes long enough without, they might find themselves experiencing very nasty, very visible withdrawal symptoms. Which brings us to our next order of business, the lockdown.
Yeah. We're stuck in this room. You ain't leaving.
Grappy!
Don't panic. We came prepared.
Best part of construction.
Destruction.
Yeah, they need to make sure the person stays.
Instead, abscond with the golden goose, lest we become embroiled in traffic law.
I love that.
We'll be back, Father.
We installed the second deck machine guns for nothing.
Now, boy. The M60s will have their day. Let's get O'Tully's.
Return to your seat, D. The Blacklaws take charge. I cannot allow this! You have no voice here! Occam, you cannot allow this! Occam is a Blacklaw and shall not be swayed by you payan! I've never met a homosexual I couldn't sway! Occam, listen to me! Listen to me! Occam, for the love of all that's good, you must listen to me!
This poor guy.
It's not the fact that he's Belgian that makes it scream!
Children! You aren't in charge.
How dare you! Aha!
You aren't in charge.
Aha! How dare you!
This is my chapter house, and I think, oh, yes, we're doing it my way, Gurv Mila Mahagat. D, you've interacted with vampires the most, despite it, you know, being forbidden. Anything important you'd care to share?
When we find the ghoul, prepare to fight. If we work together, and with me at the helm, we will hog-tie this ghoul within a minute of its reveal.
Si seulement.
Lastly, I speak to you now, ghoul. Whoever you are. We will find you. It's only a matter of time.
I assume there's more people involved at the chapter house, I won't lie.
If you chose to become a traitor, or if it was forced upon you. But you are among those who call you friend and colleague. If you are forced to betray us, I implore you, resist. Come forward. We'll do all we can to help you. But if this is a path you have chosen, if you're not a victim, but a traitor, you'll answer to me. And that answer will come in flame.
This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, there's some others that are abroad, they said.
We solve this now. Come with me.
After eons, we witness the unsealing of the archives.
Well, this is where the ghoul would strike. Anything worth stealing is here, including your names, your locations, your personal details.
And none but you can get in?
Remelt, Dr. Waters, Lord Fatigue, they also have archive access.
Oh, splendid.
If it makes it any easier, there are no other entryways. Our chapter house has many secret corridors, but none of them lead here.
Hey, the box! It's the box! I was looking at the background. Hang on, wait a
If it makes
sec.
it any easier, there are no other entryways. Our chapter house has many secret...
It's the box. You can't see my cursor, but it's the box from TTS. And I don't recognize this symbol, but this is interesting to me.
corridors, but none of them lead here.
That better be the case. If that ghoul gets out, Norfolk's hunters will be the hunted.
You know, D, you're the reason we collected this info. The Coalition demanded data on Norfolk's hunter activity because of your so-called reckoning.
The Coalition. Pah! You know what Kevin and his ilk call this newfangled movement? The Second Inquisition. And that's exactly what those jack-booted upstarts are! You sold us out to a menagerie of government stooges, private interests, and plain pretend Templars!
I trust big government over Big D any day.
Why don't you marry him then?
Who? That's
Find me a prime minister more virile than me! I'll wait!
Mate, not only do I get to return to the chapter house,
You get to enter the archive.
Never thought you'd wind up here, huh?
just hoped it'd be under better circumstances.
Gosh, it's a shame that, but banger party though.
Why are you talking at us?
Sorry, which one are you, Simon or Giles?
Oh yeah, man, I'm spit. I just got hired, like.
Mate.
You're Brock's minion. Like, my nemesis.
You think you're better than me?
You're not better than me. I'm Spit. Everyone knows Spit. You know me.
Get off me.
No, you are better than me. Why are we even alive? I need to...
Aww.
He's out of Ridley. Marty, quit chatting up me boys!
I'm trying.
Another round.
He suspiciously left after freaking out
How
a
else
bit.
to find a blood slave? A blood test. Take a goblet, fill it with a few drops. Dr. Waters, I assume you have sanitized instruments for our use?
You think I just carry scalpels in my doctor's bag every day? For everyone.
Good. Now, the Arcanum syllabus
he has one in his
states we
head.
are not to engage with
The
our
blood.
research subjects. We're scholars, not judges, not hunters. But I deem this ruling moot when our security is imperiled. With that, I have a method to unveil our mole.
And for that you need blood?
Bang on!
Such satanic nonsense.
Solar sorcery is an ancient and hallowed art, Remeld. By my touch, the ghoul's blood will betray itself. And as you've decided to insult the technique of my homeland, I'll take your blood first.
I don't think that blade was sanitized. You know, just an observation. He took his blood with his knife, not the scalpel. I don't know.
That one's mine, like.
Fantastic. Now, for why I brought you in here, carry this out.
That's weird.
What is that?
The cold tessellation.
We throwing the suspect in that box?
Correct. Its nature is sorcerous, and escape is near impossible.
So you just
Once our
need...
ghoul is captured, it will help us resolve this.
Okay.
Now, out. I'll begin my rites. Remember to stay close. Carrying the box will be a cooperation trial. Succeed, and I am sure we can make this work.
We will do it!
Yep.
Holy shit!
I said follow my lead! Ketchup didn't even help!
My legs were shot with a gun!
My kneecaps were compressed by a car crush. Don't see me whining.
We're doomed.
He contacted you, mate.
Please stop.
By the way, it's not a sex
This
paddle.
is not the
I told you a
time
million
to start
goddamn
mingling
times.
this.
It's
This
not
is a...
Oh my
Weren't we
gosh.
supposed to prepare to fight this ghoul fella?
I'm still processing that vampires are real. We'll hide in the kitchen.
I
until
do
this is
have
over.
some reading to attend.
Maybe don't split up.
Yeah, I wouldn't, just in case there's a...
Why's the dog in a slug fighting again?
Reliving past trauma.
Like skull trauma?
Me skull.
I know. Mind if an old man lends you an ear, Simon?
I don't want you here. Want me bloody head to quit ping-ponging. All day it's like,
So he said earlier, it's like, oh, he's off his meds. He's not on his, like, medication. That does seem, like, suspicious.
and then it's like nightmare, freak out. Can't make it decide on nothing.
Which voice seems more correct?
This party ain't great. Freak out voices spawn.
But are they
Doesn't
trying to
want you
trick
freak
us?
out about something big?
It's me big, like. Excuse me if I don't exactly tell you what.
Can this big thing by chance be compartmentalized?
What?
Made smaller, more manageable.
Maybe.
Then, like scrubbing a bathroom floor, you do it one tile at a time, lad. Like me day job. How about we take a moment and work on that scrubbing together, eh?
Keys yoinked. Wallet yoinked.
Fine, innit?
We can head for the bar in the other room. Much quieter there. Come, lads.
Hope it ain't him, Mark.
Catague's like a toffee prod in human form.
He, what a nice fellow.
Excuse the fuck me?
Oh, just well sure you and Mark have been enjoying the freedom since you left the Arcanum.
There was no leaving. I was kicked out.
Okay, fine. You know what I mean. You haven't had to conduct any research under the gaze of some wheezing geezer like Remmel.
You are abso-fucking-lutely correct, Grimaline. I haven't. I haven't conducted any research because I no longer have the Arcanum's funds to conduct them with.
Sure, it's on your own, Bob, but you ain't got no bloody oversight. You should be happy.
Oh, girl.
This is exactly why we never worked out.
Oi!
Between your obliviousness, your obsessions, the Fist of the North Star music looping all night. Shut up! Look, I can't take any more of it.
Tell her!
Hey, wait. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, just...
Why are you sorry? That seems weak. Don't hurt my boy.
Grimo.
Not the best outcome.
Sorry, Mark.
I'll find her.
I've got some weights in storage. You want to go lift, Mark?
What, with my teeth?
Cold day for you, laddie. Let's pump that stress up. We'll meet with Grimmel when she's not being...
An insincere bungler! And that's the least I can say of that D. So, what's the plan, Pope? Like on one of my werebear safaris, I want you on high alert and to shoot on sight. Metaphorically, of course.
Burb.
Now. Them's were werebears? To hell with the werebeasts, boy. D is after something in the archive, I'm sure. And where'd Spit go, by the way?
Well, he's off on an errand for Giles. Wasn't that right?
Yeah, dropped my keys, wallet, smokes. He said he knew what I might have dropped him, so I told him about it.
All right, I'll go fetch him myself.
Right. Speaking of smoke...
Sorry, I'm thinking.
That day did come off all suspicious-like when he harangued me at the 99p store. Yeah, what's that about? I was on the register when he came in.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
He started chatting me up real pushy-like. He didn't introduce himself as D. He said his name was Kevin.
You can just call me Kevin.
He said his name was Kevin? Yeah. Ce diable. They said he got his info from a blank body named Kevin. That's it. It's so evident now. This is all a front to steal from our archives. This is all a ploy. What do we do?
Interesting
Crumple bloody?
theory.
We can end D once and for all. We just need proof. An admission to present to Occam. And I know just how to get one.
He's scary. I don't like him. Grimmel and Kitten originally met at a rave held in a Suffolk anime convention. The fact that both are now blacklisted from the convention scene is a direct consequence of this meeting. This was seen as a positive outcome for both parties. Now had fewer reasons to ever go to Suffolk. A fond memory the two had was sharing a chip buddy afterwards with the last of their cash. The relationship blossomed after realizing their shared experiences with the supernatural. Yeah, trauma does that. Yeah, I like Kitten in the suit. It's nice. Yes. Yes.
For free glue and more.
I should have gone with them to the funny phrenology library.
Yes,
I don't think they would have let you in.
perfect serviette to defend you from the encroaching darkness.
Kevin?
Don't you dare turn me into a marketable plushy mortal!
Oh, okay, I love this.
Loves you.
I didn't know they had a plushie.
And will keep you safe.
What has she done?
Get the crowd to fund this unique collector's plush figure by taking part in a crowdfunding campaign.
I love this. Hang on. Do they still have them available?
And the plush will soon serve in your
Psychotic identity thieves!
The campaign is live for 21 days, so take your shot. Yeah!
It's not. I figured it's a while ago.
I curse you! I curse you! I'm killing you with my powerful wizard gun!
$29.99 US dollars.
You have the plushie. That's amazing.
To most countries from $19.99 US dollars. Become your lowly servant today.
You're a lowly servant. I'm sorry, Kevin. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is so bad. I love playing Clue. I also have a question about one of the rooms. Take notes. Oh, good. I thought I was being a little silly by being like really getting into it. I love playing Clue. Even in other worlds, can still dated a weep. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the super chat. Where's my pen? Oh my gosh. Okay. Or don't and just watch theories. Boo! No. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is going to be fascinating. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna end. It seems like it's 4 parts, so. Okay. The penis explosion room really concerns me. I won't lie. But, you know, I guess I won't question it. Okay. They're heading in the kitchen. They're in storage lifting weights. Kitten is being angry. He's in the music room. Staff break room. I thought he went to go get a drink. I thought he went to the pub. I guess he left. She's in the office reading. He's doing his thing in the archives. He's in the security room. Okay. Okay. Let me check. Okay. Alright, alright, right.
Oh. What? Sorry, just fuming.
Mind fuming elsewhere. Got dishes to sort, you know. Very unsociable.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'll find somewhere fumeless.
Security room's the most ventilated room in the building.
Oh.
Also, I'm not in it.
Ventilated sounds nice, but
And that's where the other two are.
We could let you in.
But will you?
No, still your own keys.
And she stole the keys. Okay.
Why are you all back?
Dang, I didn't keep. She stole the security keys. Okay. Wait, how did...
Will you?
She has
No,
the cigarettes.
still your own keys.
Those are his cigarettes.
Why are you all back?
No, but I didn't think she stole the cigarettes. I thought that was Elise. Elise took the cigarettes.
To find the ghoul?
Hang on, I'm so sorry. This is going to be very irritating, but because we're immersing, I apologize. I'm so sorry. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna be like, she got way too into it. Who freaking cares? I would like to figure it out.
Why are you all back?
Okay, the people walking behind. Yep.
To find the...
I'm not sure what they're carrying. It looks like a stool, but they're missing, okay.
Meant more
Spit.
along the lines of, why is it your problem?
Where's that wine bottle in the back?
I'm a hunter.
Listen, lad. You seem... nice.
Oh, he is nice.
Whatever.
Look at him. It's like a soft pillow.
Whatever.
He didn't like that.
The cocaine doctor, Remold, his pig-head son, the son's dancing monkeys.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. Pay's good.
Yeah, just not good enough.
Now we're stuck here.
On overtime.
Unpaid overtime.
Oh, man. I was like, I hope we were getting paid for that.
Well, hey, I mean, this is a desperate measure.
They should ask to get paid for this.
Really that bad? Think it will cost me my job?
It might.
Let us pray.
Can't be helped then.
Easy on the hunter thing.
She has gloves on. Okay. Yeah, it was definitely a bare hand that stole the cigarettes, because looking at them, she has blue gloves. The other one has yellow gloves. I don't know if they were wearing them earlier, but if they did, it was definitely a bare
Need
hand.
anything else?
Pretty sure it was Elise.
Amanda.
Oi, Elise.
It's me.
Where's everyone?
Well,
The Dodo Bird is back! We can eat it again!
Sir, I've read that article. It originates from a 19th century conspiracy magazine.
That's the Holy Creation magazine. It's the paraphrased word of God. Creationist. That's it. The Balaki goes in the box.
Oh, not this again.
They're fighting again?
At least they're getting their body weight training.
Marty.
Oh.
Where have you been?
Here.
Suspicion.
Hit him on the belly where the weight is.
Hawkins been gone for 3 tire changes, almost the length of 2 football games, and so has you, Coinkydink.
Who measures
What?
time
Yeah.
like that? Hours?
At least he's not an American.
Have you heard of hours?
He's got a point. Occam should have been done by now.
We can go check on him.
I'm checking on him.
Say you are. Come with.
Clever lad. Me eyes are on you, Red.
Occam, open up!
Baldy! Baldy!
But do you guys any of
we
you have
not
that
loud
skill?
Bloody, just crack it open like a can.
He could also just be hard at work with his
Yeah, because that's how long he was gonna be.
Get your filthy hands off me! In a moment!
Where
Those are
is
my
Giles?
lummox!
Is that?
Not much of a ward if you could break the lock with brute force.
Took. Yep.
Kevin!
Is the Badlands violence advisable?
Oh, heavens forbid! I really should think more about my career! Thank you!
Chancellor!
I wondered.
Damnation!
Bloody hell!
It's a murder
Oi,
mystery.
lightweight, wake up!
Okay.
Is he breathing?
Let me check.
Where did she come from? She was on the 3rd story.
Unconscious, but alive. See the marks around the neck? He was choked out, probably from behind.
The hell is going on in here?
We heard a commotion.
Shit.
Piss! The ghoul must have our data!
Every hunter in Norfolk is compromised!
No, you're
The
still sealed
Coalition
and you're
will take
good.
kindly to this. Our chapter house status is at risk.
Shit! We should have just sat in a circle till Occam was done.
Honestly,
Why did we do
yeah.
that?
all person war.
God, you're right. The constant fighting's distracted us. All right. Who went unaccounted for after our exit from the archives? Who could have attacked Occam as we were leaving?
Who didn't carry the box?
Reddened.
I wonder why!
Oh, it was you, Amanda, Mr. Marcus, Dr. Waters, Lady Lise.
What was she really reading in the office?
I wonder
Hang
why!
Oh, it was you, Amanda, Mr. Marcus, Dr. Waters.
That might just be the way they drew it, but she's got white stuff on her nose. Just, you know, maybe that's just the way they drew it. It just caught me off guard because it's very weirdly.
Waters, Lady Lise, Mr. Spires, Mr. Oakling, Grimalkin Charmer, and myself were not tasked with carrying. As Sir Blacklaw put it, it was a job only fit for the fittest of men.
Another thrilling?
Oh, but consider. If you drink ghoul blood, you can be very strong, and he would be very unassuming. Okay, so she is the... Okay, I thought they were just being silly, that they called her the cocaine doctor. Cool. No, okay, cool. Okay, cool, okay. I thought they were just, like, being funny.
lockup from the old guard.
Silence, Strumpet! You are a suspect!
The fuck I am?
Stop fighting! Stop fighting!
I'm not bugging at all!
Amare Quajin Shinja! We're likely dealing with forces greater than I had hoped.
What do you mean?
It may well be that the ghoul has used its disciplines to orchestrate this.
Disciplines? That's vampire.
She
magic.
wiped it
In a
off.
sense, yes. Our ghoul may have inherited dangerous abilities through their master's blood. Inhuman strength, sharpened senses, even the power to bend minds.
I have thoughts, but I don't want to keep
Not to
pausing.
mention whatever sorcerers know how they may possess.
Wait, question. Will they reveal who it is in the next 10 odd minutes that's left here? I'm asking so I know. Like, cause okay, no, they don't. Great. Okay, cool. Then I'll come up with a plan. Great. Thank you.
The Arcanum or their dark master.
And you thought to mention this now?
It wasn't relevant till now.
Yes, it was!
Baby is quiet! Line up, all of you! My interrogation skills will unravel this.
Do not listen to these
I
drivel.
always love it. They've covered this guy's face
Oh,
in the
that's
back.
rich coming from someone with archive access. Elise, you first. The rest stays.
Sir D, we can't split up again.
We aren't.
You're literally walking away.
Stay!
Marcus, we have to keep order before everyone.
I'm not letting him bong waterboard Elise.
Wait!
Amanda.
Yeah?
Okami is out of commission for the moment.
Yes, that's true.
So guess I got to take charge. Hurry, Matilda. Bring Occam to his office right now. Let's go. Chop chop.
Stop splitting up!
Why?
I'll be back.
Less talking, more pulling.
Shit! Who's left?
Me?
Splitting up must be in the new fashion.
Fantastic.
Where'd the other three go?
Get spit.
Yeah, get spit and
Fatigue. Oh, and remove.
Blade, dear loyalists, you come with us.
No!
Now, do not panic.
I was looking for Grimmel at the time, and
Father, stop this madness! What are you doing?
I'm interrogating, fool.
You're getting your hair done!
I mean,
you...
it's great time.
You're not torturing Elise?
Helsing's heart, no! What amateur would resort to torture at a time like this? Blacklaw!
Your conductivity is suspiciously high.
Blacklaw!
Marcus!
Point down!
The scalp tingling.
What in cock's name is this?
Moderate your tone. My polygraph is sensitive.
that's no lie detector. That's a car battery.
There's no time to be lost. Let's
Upstairs
move!
look good.
Ow! She's a live wire!
The brains of me bar's polygraph. It zaps you till the truth leaks out.
What?
The longer it don't,
Car battery. That's bad.
Sweet relief.
it zaps you till the truth leaks out. And the longer it don't,
Front face looks like a baboon's ass.
Oh.
no, you
no.
try for that one, fishy.
Oof.
Son-in-law,
Sir D!
remind me to educate you on the basics of bare-knuckle beatdowns.
It ain't that easy, old-timer.
Your papa could never take a punch like that. Impressive.
Ah!
He's just carrying kitten. He's a grown man.
Ready to give up? You have potential, boy. Why waste it?
Only thing I'm wasting is you, geezer.
Well then, may the best geezer win!
This is all a ploy, a front to steal from
That
our
must be his
archives.
Oh god, you're alive.
You won't be.
God! Damn it! Oh,
On your...
fuck off!
Oh.
Oh.
Now you see.
Man, Marcus will never get to heal.
Won't save you.
Hey, saved her.
Arigato!
Par l'enfer! I know you attacked Arkham D. Or should I call you Kevin?
Kevin?
Behold!
Oh, he thought the...
How did you get that? Oh! I pilfered it from your pocket. Kevin Wetsworth. I pilfered that from the blank body.
Dad, why are you carrying the wizard's driver's license around?
It's a free, unused identity. Because it is. Look! The same. Indisputable.
What?
You and your spawns are the culprits.
That's not all. I interrogated the cook to see if she was in on your scheme. The, test was inconclusive.
She was clearly lying.
I'll get Dr. Waters.
Wait, Elise!
You don't know how sweaty she left that harness. Probs while I'm still Goldie's Mentis, innit?
Poppycock! Amanda never sweats. She's lower class. Just like D. Enough!
Oh my gosh.
Troubled Blacklaw! Your polygraph is broken! I'll kill you, D! Bring it on, Blacklaw!
Fuck! So dumb! Marcus, Grimmel, Brock!
Yeah, what do you want?
We have to stop all of this bloody fighting! This is asinine!
Says you. We's busy solving the case.
We got nary a clue where anyone is, and all you managed to do is fry poor Amanda.
The ghoul might be escaping at this very second!
I'm just doing what my pa wants me to get this balmy investigation over with. And don't try to fool me! It's you lot who are the... ghouls.
What was that?
It came from upstairs.
Oh, bloody hell!
Better get
move,
up there.
dickhead! Upstairs! Move, move, move! Ah!
I knew he was by himself. Who is that? I can't tell. Yeah, okay. This is why it was age restricted. Yeah, I see that now. I forgot it was. Oh, you're doing okay now.
Whichever one of you did this, you won't see the morning.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. All right, I will be doing this in my spare time. I will be reviewing everything. I have guesses, but I need to look into it. Yes, we will still watch Carl, don't you worry. Oh, what up? Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, I know. I did recognize that he was offering amnesty, because they could have lied and said, oh, it was against my will. They made me do it. Please, please, don't kill me. Don't. They could have done that. But clearly, as you can see here, it was not good. Taika, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We were just finishing up some Hunter the Parenting. I'm doing some sleuthing. They reveal it next. They reveal who the killer is next episode. I am very excited. What am I thinking? My gut says something is up with Elise. She is conveniently in, like, weird spots. They want you to think it's Spit because he's having, like, withdrawals from his medication. So they want you to think it's him. It's also interesting, and this isn't always the case, you know, it's... let me clarify. I really like mysteries. I read a ton of Nancy Drew books as a girl, like mystery books, like that is like, I read so many mystery things, watch mystery shows, just, so I really like this. I like Agatha Christie. I'm no expert by any means, and I'm not always good at guessing plots. But, I hope you enjoy waiting 2 weeks for the answer. Wait, what do you mean? Who says we're not gonna watch this? Who says we're not watching this Thanksgiving weekend? Mods be making up stuff. You don't know my schedule. We probably will watch it. Did I read Sherlock Holmes? I did read some of that stuff. Yes. So, I am really into this. So I'm going to take some time away after stream and I'll look at my notes. But there's certain things where it's like, okay, you think it's going to be this person, but it's not. This episode came out exactly a year and a day ago. Perfect. Perfect. They planned this out very well. I'm very excited. Like, I wasn't expecting this, and I'm like, oh, this is such a tasty little treat. My initial theory was that it was the old man, too, because he would be very unsuspecting, because he would get super strength. I have to, like, go through and watch it again and think about it. So, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. I know we have a Kevin short, I know we have other things, but good things come to those who wait. We're going to be patient and we'll watch it next time. Oh, oh gosh, that scared me a second. I was like, what's up with her mouth?
It's like, oh no, and then I'm going to feel things all over again. Wait, hold on. If I...
Carl. This looks like fun. Why is it squishy when he stands up? I love the sound effects. Oh.
I'm gonna kill you all!
Oh, he dead.
Shake my clothes. Oh, these butts are wet.
You gonna put on a tank top?
Time to murder even more after these pants. Get the fuck back here! Behind this door!
Sorry, blessed. I don't know people by their faces.
I don't like how clever you are.
The boots. The boots. I like the kitten. Kitten right there.
I'm melting.
Oh. R.I.P. R.I.P. Sorry, Carl. You shouldn't have killed those other guys. Carl never showers. I didn't know that. I don't know. Is that true? Now you can watch the censored version? Oh, man. That'll be tough if we do that. Okay. You're right. You're right. We do have the censored version too. Chat, what are we thinking? So we're no more episodes tonight. No more new episodes. But do we watch the censored version tomorrow with the Kevin short, and then we watch the next part of the series? What do you think? Not tomorrow, not tomorrow. This week. Sorry, I didn't mean tomorrow. I was thinking, no. There's an audio log. No. So wait, there's an audio log. One sec. So we have Kevin audio log, we've got that, we've got and an audio log. I know. I didn't agree to anything. Like, look, my oral, me saying that's not a binding contract. Okay. We can make that work. We can make it work because we can watch the Kevin short, we can watch the audio log, we can watch the catch-up episode, there's another short, and then we can watch chapter 5. Okay, I think we can make that work. Tell it to the judge. Tell it to the judge. How long is the Kevin one? It's like a minute, but give you something to be excited about. Gotta be excited about this. Because I'm excited, and I just need to sit down and I need to, type out and, write all my theories. Anyways, it's been very fun. I have theories, I have thoughts. It was much better. So we haven't seen the other one, but I'm glad we watched the uncensored one. This is gonna be good. I'm so excited. I have to see, is chapter 5 age restricted? I'll have to investigate. Maybe it's not, because maybe they don't kill anyone else. Great! We're getting it straight from the source. This is perfect. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love a good mystery. Ooh. Okay. Anytime it's age restricted, we're making sure to put the full episodes on Patreon. I appreciate it because YouTube being like, you have an anime girl for your profile picture, you must be a child. I'm like, no, I swear. I'm not. You pay me every month. Yeah, I know. They know who I am. I hope you like detective stories. I love them. Yeah. Do they pay you well? Well, it's more like how well I do depends on how well I get paid. I don't get a flat rate. It doesn't work like that. It's based off ads and other things like super chats. So, yes and no. It depends on how well I do in a given month. So, No, so I will say my personal account, they didn't do age verification on it. It's weird. That one is not verified. They've not asked, and I have not given them any information. So that one has been around longer. Like, it's been around for probably 6 or 7 years at least, but so I don't know. And Too Bright, thank you for the 18 months. So we will be, I think I will have this in my schedule. I was debating if I was going to do Hunter the Parenting, but we are going to do it this week. I need to have my theories tested. I need to have them tested because I'm going to go crazy. Oh, I haven't read a good novel in a while, so I am really looking forward to this. So, all right. No raid. I've got things to do. I've got things to look at. So, thank you all for joining me. If you haven't joined the Discord, you should do that thing because we have a lot of fun there talking about Warhammer and all the other stuff. We will be back probably same time next week for more Hunter the Parenting. We will get answers. So, don't skip leg day. And if you haven't, try to come up with a theory for who done what, because we're going to talk about it. Okay? I will see you all later.